Oatmeal is back in the news. Doctors confirm again, if you're on a low-fat diet, oatmeal can help reduce your cholesterol. And oatmeal, of course, has no sodium. Also,
now there's some good news for you. Of course, I've known that for a long time. I learned it by making Quaker Oats part of my own diet. For my own good heart, my own good health, and just feeling good every day. Every day should feel that good.
What is happening, fellow Cobras? Welcome back to Strike First Media and another live stream. It's been a minute.
What's going on here, folks?
All right. I hope you liked the new advertisement for the Kings of Pop Culture because we are officially sponsored by Quaker Oats. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
but
I think it's fitting.
So it's been a while. It's been a few weeks since I've done a live stream, but today we're going to be doing, each of us, we're going to have some more people joining in a matter of moments, and we're each going to do our top three wants and top three don't wants for Cobra Kai Season 4. We've all made our own lists and we're ready to go, but before we get started, we're going to see some people in the chat and do a quick Q&A before everybody else joins. CVO, how's it going? We got Cobra Jungle here. Lisa. Laura. Got the usual crew in here. Good to see all of you. Chill Dude. Jermaine. How's it going, Chase? Good to see you, man. TCK is coming. He said he's going to be a little bit late. Same with RJ. Who the hell is this guy? The chosen one. I've never seen him in my chat before. Frank, how's it going, bro?
No idea.
Cobra Badass Kai. I don't think I've seen you before, man. Welcome to the channel. You got my little sister here. Love you too, kiddo. All right, so we'll do a little bit of a Q&A before we get started, before we get the rest of the crew in here. So if you got any Season 4 theories or questions for any of the 5 of us here right now, send them in, and we'll answer you.
Good.
What's up, Trey? So I hope you guys thought long and hard about your lists, because I sure did.
I just had it off the top of my dome. That's how it is. That's how you know.
Same. Same.
I mean, I've been thinking about mine for a while now. Just like, what do I want to see, and just what do I don't want to see.
Yeah, I mean, for mine, I was just... I wanted to have a hint of what people expect me to say, but I wanted to try and see if I can have something different that I haven't said already. So I've given it some thought. But I've always considered doing something along these lines. But yeah, thank you for putting it all together, sir.
Oh, yeah, of course. I thought it would be a good idea, too.
Everyone raise a pint to him in the chat.
It's always hard coming up with like video ideas, especially for live streams. It gets tough after you like do so many different things.
Yeah, especially after like you've said pretty much everything, especially in the first half of the year.
I know how you feel, man, when it comes to writer's block. When I'm telling you, like some of these lists I'll be coming up with, man. Sometimes you guys be helping me out, man.
Yeah, dude, you come up with pretty much almost every Sunday's list.
You
like
cover every single base well.
Yeah.
I'm like, there be times where I'm just like,
Robbie,
I got writer's block.
I think we pretty much all of the Kings are on the same page for who the winner is going to be.
I think we've all put that on our list, haven't we, as well? Like, have we?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement that Robbie's going to win. And I think most of you...
You sure? I thought Chosen was going to win.
Exactly. Robbie King, right there in the flesh.
I mean, if we're talking about the soul of the valley, it has to come back to... Everything comes back into the valley, so most likely...
It's got to go back to the origin of the story.
It has to go back to Lawrence, if they're doing the origin of the valley, or whatever.
100%.
It's spiritual. It's a spiritual thing. Can't explain it.
It's a spiritual thing. Ooh, badass name for a dojo.
Oh, we got a donation. Crease Cobra Kai / Terry Silver Slytherin Kai. Thank you so much, dude. As Jacob always says, raise a pint to this man in the chat. He's always in there for my streams, Jacob's streams, the Kings of Pop Culture streams, and he always does his best to support us. So thank you so much, man. Your name is the most badass name for a channel. Really appreciate that,
Definitely
man.
Terry Silver Slytherin Kai. That part's sick.
I know. Terry Silver would definitely be a Slytherin too.
Oh, no question. He'd be the heir. You're like Voldemort who?
I know.
I mean, forget Ginny Weasley. He let the basilisk in Hogwarts. Do you think there'll be a Terry Silver versus Chosen fight in season 5? I personally, I don't know. It all depends if Chosen comes to America or not.
It depends on season 4's ending for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It also depends if Terry Silver was trained all them years. So like, if Terry Silver was trained all those years, like Chosen, it could be
that would be such a good fight.
Yeah, it would be an epic fight. But I think Terry Silver will probably edge it out just a little bit because of him being a veteran. Veteran experience.
Yeah, but Chosen has way better techniques though than Terry Silver, so
that is true.
Yeah,
it's one of them ones that's very circumstantial. It could go either way.
But that's what I said. Like, this all depends if Terry's been training all the time. But by the way he's looking, it looks like he has. It's like he's been like working out in his off time.
The way he was hitting that bag at the end of the trailer, like he was straight. I was like, "Whoa, hello."
Ooh, that's a good point.
I'm coming for you, Daddy boy. I'm coming for you.
Yeah,
he's
tall. He's a big dude.
How tall do you think Yuji is? Yuji Okamoto. How tall do you think he is?
I think he's about 6'2", 6'1", around that height.
No, I think he's 6'1". He's a little bit taller than Ralph Macchio.
Check.
A little look see. 1.83, 6 foot. It'd be just probably around just a little bit shorter than me.
Oh wow. Yeah, that sounds right.
But still, Chosen will get that classic line of "size matters not." You know, it would be so perfect.
Yeah. Do you guys think we'll even see him in season 4? Chosen?
Nah. Maybe if Daniel
if he's to come to America, it'll probably be season 5. But I wouldn't be surprised seeing like a Zoom call, maybe like a one-off, like little cameo for the season or something, where he's like talking to Daniel over Zoom, and then that maybe plants the seed for him to get involved next season.
Wasn't Kumiko listed for an episode? I don't know what episode it was, but maybe they both come to America or something, or Daniel and Johnny go to Okinawa. Just before.
I mean, I don't want to get too much into it, but like tying to what I've got on the blue when it's in the notebook,
it's immortalized.
If it goes how we think it's gonna go, then the only person that could probably help Daniel and Johnny is
the Chosen one.
Yeah.
Expand on. Yeah.
Which this Sunday we will be talking about. It's pretty much a chosen stream on Sunday. I'll put it that way.
Naturally.
What date do you think the trailer? You guys think the trailer is going to come out? The full trailer.
Hayden said before Christmas.
I'd say
I don't know
mid,
if that's just to throw us off.
Mid latest. About 2 weeks. 2 weeks into December, I'd say. They won't do it straight away, but they might do it 2 weeks in, and then that'll be the final trailer. 2 weeks go by. There you go. Like that's what it'll be.
I'd say probably the 8th or the 9th, just not the week of No Way Home, I think.
Yeah, they want to space it out because otherwise there'll just be things clashing. Oh, go! And otherwise things it'd just be clashing.
The goat.
What if they put the trailer in a movie theater?
Got that chair as well, man. Damn, I love it.
It's been a long day, fellas.
Long day of work.
8 hours.
Ooh.
Can relate.
From 11 to
Yeah.
8 o'clock.
Those are my hours, roughly. Like 10 to 7.
I'm off tomorrow and Sunday. Thank God. Oh, man.
I'm up in 7 hours. But I got the day off after, so it'll be fine. I'll be in just limbo. Oversleep.
Oh man.
You got your list ready, RJ?
You know,
What's that snacking one, by the way?
all right, Cody, you know, at lunch, when I took my lunch break, I was planning on making my list.
I was gonna do
But
it.
he
Oh, my
forgot.
God.
Just make it up on the way.
So
Along
just
the way,
shoot from
yeah.
the hip. Shoot from the hip.
Yeah,
Shoot for the hip. Freestyle.
shoot from the hip.
Freestyle. Only the goat.
Where's Ken Cole? That's what this guy.
Ken Cole is a king in his own right, but you know.
I mean, I've talked to him here and there, but I've never had him on for a stream. Maybe someday. That would be
There we go.
awesome. Because the man has context
Yeah.
for sure.
And nuance.
He knows what
And
he's
all of
talking
the
about.
above.
He's not
So maybe
stupid.
someday. That'd
He
be cool
ain't
to have him
stupid.
on. All right.
Doesn't put out weird theories because he thinks, oh, this will sound funny. He puts it out because it's true.
Yeah.
RJ,
Yeah.
did you see the opening to the stream?
Nah.
Yeah,
Play it
check
again. I think you should play it again.
I
Play it again?
think just before we get into it, I think you should just see the opening. It's something.
1 second.
What did you do? What did you do?
Well, we got ourselves a new sponsor, RJ. So
Moving on up, you know.
Oh, you know
To
what? Let
the
me
east
watch
side.
it. All right.
starting to grow our little. What could you call us? Not like a business, but a little.
Yeah, it's all
entertainment.
businessmen here. I don't know, camaraderie, a group, gang, comrades, you know. Familiar.
Everything black on black.
All right, RJ, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't share my damn screen, damn it.
Every day should start with Doctors confirm again, if you're on a low-fat diet, oatmeal can help reduce your cholesterol. And oatmeal, of course, has no sodium. Also,
Now, there's some good news for you. Of course, I've known that for a long time. I learned it making Quaker oats part of my own diet. For my own good heart, my own good health, and just feeling good every day.
KFC guy. Looks like a KFC guy.
He does. Looks like Colonel Sanders.
Kind of Santas.
Colonel Sanders. All right. Who wants to kick this off first?
Now, as we said earlier, I think we'll have a few things on our list.
Oh, wait.
Quite different. But whoever wants
should
to.
we just go round in order? So Strike, King, Jacob,
I mean,
RJ, if
yeah.
you're ready.
You guys want to You guys want to start with first want?
I haven't really got
Yeah,
an
let's
order,
do it like
but-
that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Start with the wants and then what we don't want.
So, my first want is I want Dimitri to make an Anakin reference to Robbie.
Oh,
to his
nice.
face.
Ooh.
Just be
Yeah.
like, what is this, your Darth Vader phase or your Anakin Skywalker phase? Something like that.
Love it. Love it.
I guess I'm next.
There you go.
Everything character.
Man, honestly, I just want the main event. I just want to see the daughter of Daniel LaRusso versus the son of Johnny Lawrence. I need that fight to happen. It needs to be in the finals, not no punk ass semifinals. I mean the finals. So yeah, Sam versus Robbie. That's what I want. Give me that.
I think a lot of us are in agreement on that. We need the Lawrence LaRusso round 2.
We just need Sam in the finals, man.
Yeah, we need Sam in the finals for sure.
Go, man.
And I need her to get her dad's headband in the finals when she's walking out. It makes sense.
It needs to happen.
happen. You just see Daniel just say, "Hey, before you go out there, here you go, champ."
I love it.
We got an abundance of Miyagi-Do presents right here. Evan, you need to go get like a
each of us
black
are on the
t-shirt
sides as well.
and tie it over your head or something.
Yeah, I need to order one soon.
Yeah, you could be the Eagle Fang, you know? King's the Cobra.
You know what's funny? Jacob was gonna send me one, but I was like, I can't wait any longer. I'm doing this now myself. I'm like, nope, I'm buying it.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
I do it myself.
Where'd you get yours from, RJ?
Amazon.
Amazon.
I got that one, the Johnny jacket from Amazon, and the Cobra Kai headband.
Amazon's the plug, man.
Oh yeah, I had to. My mom, she had opened my package of the Johnny jacket. I was like, "Don't touch that." Like, nope.
Otherwise,
no. Let's not do this. Like, nope.
I told you there would be
There's
consequences.
consequences, man.
you broke open my package.
All right,
I
who's
warned you. I suppose we could go to me and then. So I'll get the obvious out the way. Bad guys have to win. They have to win this one. Absolutely have to win. It's not the good guys need to win. No, come on. Let's all be mature. You know, let's all be mature here. Like, come on. Before you get to Return of the Jedi, we have to go through Empire Strikes Back. The bad guys need this. Like, I mean, not only just Robbie, you know, I'll just put that out of the way. Cue the comment. But Silver's not coming back 30 years later to lose. Like, it can't happen again. Not again. Like, come on. This time, let them win. Let's see Kreese win on screen as well. And I know if they win, like, you could just imagine what Kylo's going to be doing on the sidelines. So,
Oh yeah.
but yeah,
Oh, yeah.
bad guys have to win.
I wouldn't be
For me, at
I wouldn't be surprised if he'd be the one that takes off his gi and just starts spinning it around.
You know,
Hawk
you know when
did
Hawk
in,
threw off his
season
gi and was
one?
like, yeah! Like, maybe Kylo will do
And
something
he goes,
like that.
Sue! That'd be funny.
Yinko, I think you're next, brother.
Inky Pinky, go.
You know, I really want more of Robbie's screen time because it seemed like we didn't get much of him in season 3.
I
He's
agree.
kind of
That's
like in the
fair.
background.
Definitely with like Silver coming in, he's gonna get more screen
Front and
time.
center.
Yeah. Like with, I think. What?
What is that, bro?
What was that?
Never mind. Just go on. Just go on. My bad.
I don't even remember what I was gonna say.
Oh man.
Oh god.
All right. Go on, Nico. Go.
I was just gonna say Robbie's screen time.
Yeah, we didn't get a lot of it in season 3, but I suppose that was at the time. Once you sort of see it all play out, it's kind of like one of them things where it's a conscious creative choice by having Robbie in the background as like a testament to his character arc in the season, is like the one that everyone forgets. But season 4, 100% front and center.
You know, because
100%.
we definitely got a lot of him too. Like in season 2, we definitely got a lot of Robbie. You know, with training and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Evan?
Evan? Yeah.
So, I don't know, like, what everyone thinks of this, but what if Silver tries to buy? So I don't know if like Miyagi-Do land is owned by anyone. So what if Silver tries to buy out like at the end of the season? Obviously, if Daniel refuses to shut Miyagi-Do, so if he buys the land and then obviously be forced to shut.
Well, Evan, that's a good point because wasn't there like some kind of like oil rig or something next to the Miyagi-Do anyway, right?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
he probably buy that land.
That's probably connected. 2 and 2. We'll see that come to fruition.
Do you think Miyagi left the land to Daniel in his like will or something?
I mean, I'm gonna feel so bad for Daniel after in like season 3, he just saved his business and now he's got like Silver on the dark to deal with.
Actually, good point on that. So, if you looked on Andrew, just to cut you off, RJ. If you saw Andrew Garfield's video, you can see that Daniel's still got the wedding ring, so he's obviously still with Amanda, like after the events of season 4. So,
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think they'll be splitting.
that's a good point. You know that's a good. I didn't realize. I didn't realize that because like when I watched the video, at first I thought like they kind of like edited it from like old. I don't know, but then I rewatched it and I was like, wait a minute. If Cobra Kai wins, like the punishment, right? Let's say Daniel has to leave. What if he comes back and he gets back the leadership fully? What if Silver is not? What if Silver comes back and he's not trying to mess with Daniel's business? He just wants to
Help Cobra
wants
Kai.
to fully like get Cobra Kai. Yeah, he just wants to like okay.
Full on business.
Ooh, I didn't think about this. What if this is the deal? What if not that it needs to happen because like Silver already has money. Oh, it's Skittles. Anyway, not that Silver already has
Don't
money.
ride the rock.
What if he makes Daniel? What if he makes Daniel put money into Cobra Kai just to spite him?
Ooh.
ooh, I like that. I like that.
He's like, okay, you don't like Cobra Kai, but if you lose, you gotta pay, like for
Now
something.
that
regarding
makes
Cobra Kai.
sense.
That's evil.
Perfect. I like that.
That's evil.
That's evil.
That's evil.
It's
I like that.
cold, it's silver, and I could buy it. That's something I believe could happen. I think that's very good.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good.
Like it's like paying rent like monthly. It's like paying
Rent?
rent a little bit, but
Give me
it's
a
like,
rent.
yeah.
yeah, but you gotta
Because
pay
everyone's
something.
expecting.
And
to be
think
like,
about
"Oh,
it.
you gotta leave
If he
home."
made
But what if it's that?
if he puts a whole bunch of Cobra Kai dojos around the valley, Daniel's gonna go broke, bro.
Yeah.
TCK, what's up, man?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Skittles.
The brace, he's got no more braces.
Braces
Oh,
are
yeah.
off. I'm evolving.
wow.
Brace free.
This is stage 2.
Did you have time to make a list, man?
Yes, I did.
Okay, perfect. So
It's
on-
RJ's turn.
Yeah, RJ.
What I want. This is one of the wants.
Yes.
All right, what I want. All right, the best
Oh,
for
Lord.
last, but you said, "Oh Lord."
I'm gonna get the obvious
It's about
out
to
of the
be-
way, but
Is it gonna be Sam?
You know
It
it
has to be
has to. It's gonna be on the last one. You gotta say the best
we'll
for
cross
last.
that map when we get to it.
What I want from, I want to see more of Kreese and Robbie. I want to see that relationship, and I want to see the chemistry like come to fruition because I like these type of relationships in shows and movies where it's like the evil character, he takes on the character that's of good, and he kind of takes him to like a dark side, and it'll kind of remind me of Negan and Carl, something that we never got in the Walking Dead TV show.
Thank you, Scott.
Yeah, thank you, Scott and Gibble. But I want to see more of that, like even like if it's a scene of Kreese and Robbie even teaming up to fight somebody, like just regular.
Oh God, imagine.
Oh man.
We don't get to see.
That'd be sick.
That'd be a sick scene, you know, a badass scene. So I want to see more of that. You know, they planted the seeds for it. They've touched on it a little bit. Like I want more of
More, yeah.
Robbie and like I'm excited for Silver, but I really want to see Kreese and Robbie like that.
Cool seeing what Silver will bring, but adding on to your point,
Yeah.
like it, that dynamic is one of the coolest parts of season 3. Just that whole connection there. Expand on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that was good, RJ. I really like that. I like that. I'm gonna use that.
I like
TCK,
I like that, Johnny. I like
first want.
First one, okay. I want more Silver and Kreese flashbacks. You know, right when they came home from the war, I want to see them opening up the dojo. I want to see, you know, Silver starting his business. I want to see all of that just because, you know, season 3, when we got the Kreese flashbacks, we got so many layers to his character, you know, like why he is the way he is, you know, what happened to him in the war. So I think we could do something similar with Silver. Like, you know, he was obviously like a scrawny, you know, guy in the war. So, like, what happened to build that confidence, you know, he had that we saw in the 3rd movie? I want to see that. Like, why he is the way he is. So I want to see more Silver and Kreese flashbacks.
Yeah,
That's
maybe.
good. I mean,
yeah,
I think what the flashbacks were for Kreese in season 3, they'll be for Silver in season 4.
Yeah, I want to see him handing over the keys to that original dojo in 1984 that started it all.
Party time.
Yeah, the origins of that line.
That'd be dope too.
Yeah.
All right, are we on to the next one? So my second want is I want someone from Cobra Kai to get the F-bomb this season.
Robbie.
So, I mean, season 1...
Silver.
Season 1 was Robbie. Season 2 it was Hawk. Season 3 was Wasted by Nate saying
Wasted.
Yeah, Wasted, exactly. And then, so now it's got to be someone from Cobra Kai. Maybe like Kreese, Silver, or Robbie, or Tori, one of those 4.
What if it's the dude with the dreadlocks that gets it?
His first line.
His first line, yeah.
His first ever line.
He just sits there in the back going, "You're all fucking insane."
Wait, you talk? Yeah, I could talk.
What if it's like one of the juniors?
And then Red's like, "Wait, we can talk?"
It's like, no, this isn't about you. The script doesn't want you here. Stay in the background.
This isn't about you. This is about the script, okay?
Yeah.
You just get the directors just cutting and going, no, just come here.
Yeah, that's the cameo you were wanting, Shark.
That's the cameo.
Directors just come in.
If that's the cameo, I'll be
You
done.
won't get along.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, King, I think you're next.
All right. Well, my second one is I do want more Terry Silver. I want more Terry Silver flashbacks. I really want to see his very first kill in Vietnam because that's what I believe that he choked somebody out, and that's why he acts the way he acts. So I would love to see how that went down and why he's like all crazy and anti-Semitic and stuff like that. So yeah, how he became that crazy. So Joseph.
Yeah, that's a good point. Just sort of seeing that evolution of how he gets to that position. My next bit, I wanted to try and do something that was a little bit. It's connected to things I've said before, but escalation. And what I mean by that is not just like in terms of story and that kind of stuff, but for the characters as well. And with this being the season of the bad guys, you know, getting the dub, I want characters like Miguel and Hawk, Sam, Dimitri to we really get to see shades of where they're going to go post season 4. Like we really start to see it, not like in your face, but you really sort of see the foundation of where these characters are going to go, especially Miguel, you know, rising again after his crazy injury, and now having the balance of Cobra Kai and the balance of Miyagi-Do and being sort of the middle ground of the two. That'll be his escalation. Hawks will be embracing his Eli self and all that kind of jazz. Like that's what I'm most looking forward to, how Sam owns up to the LaRusso name and becomes the leader of the dojo. The GOAT! Then there's the other GOAT.
That's why they call me the GOAT.
Someone like Dimitri, like taking center stage as the Neville of the show. Like it's more of that. That was one of my favorite parts of season 3 was those kind of seeds. So even more of that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, definitely. I agree too. We got the man Mike H is in the chat. Raise a
Yeah.
pint for Mike H.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Your turn, Yuki.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, it's like Jacob said, I'm curious to see where Anthony's going to go and what they got stored for him. And same with like Dimitri. Dimitri is kind of like a Ralph Macchio in a way. He's skinny, he's scrawny, he's cocky. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny because we really didn't see Ralph Macchio like train.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. It's just like the evolution of the characters and all that kind of jazz. It's sort of like following on what I was saying there, just like with the escalation of where the characters can go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Evan, let's move on. Whose turn is it next?
It's Evans.
Evan, come
It's
on.
Evan's turn.
Take a deep breath, Evan. Take a deep breath.
Okay.
Breathe.
Balance.
Balance.
Oh. Need more Johnny and Sam interactions because obviously they haven't really talked or anything like in the seasons, like apart from her smashing his car and everything. But they need to interact, and I'd love to see like what Sam thinks of Johnny because whatever Daniel's told her or anything, I'd like to see what Sam thinks of Johnny if she sees him a different way.
Yeah,
that'd be great. Just more of that relationship between Sam and Johnny.
I need to see the truth. I need to see him tell Sam the truth with between Ali and Daniel and him. That's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah.
I also want to see them talk about, how Sam crashed. Well, Yasmin did, but Sam was in the car that crashed.
Yeah, you better correct yourself.
Could you imagine if Johnny says to Sam, like how Ali said to, this was your truth, blah, 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 truth. Like, maybe Johnny uses that same philosophy on Sam and Daniel, and he gets it all wrong. Like, he's like, well, there's his side and your side, and then there's the truth. Like, he gets it all wrong. He uses that same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Daniel, he's going to be saying, what the hell did you tell my kid? What are you saying to my kid right now? Like, seriously.
I always love how Johnny, when I rewatch that episode where he's telling Daniel, he's telling the story of what happened, and he's like, what the hell? Thank you. Jeez, you jerk. And anyway, what was I saying? Oh, when he's like, some asshole kicked our ass. I think my buddy Tommy got
brain damage because of that fight.
That was pretty funny.
I was trying to have a civil conversation with Allie.
On the radio.
What an asshole! I know, man.
No.
It's so chill. Like, I know, man.
Yeah. And he's gonna be having a chorus, and he's gonna give her a chorus while they're talking. Don't tell your dad.
Somebody made a meme
If she
where it's
says,
like,
"What an asshole!" I know.
Somebody made a meme where, in the future, Kyler tells somebody about Sam. He's like, I was trying to have a civil conversation with Sam, and then Rhea kept butting in.
He's only trying to buy protein bars. I'm gonna redeem it. What?
Come over with the meat.
I was just trying to redeem.
Oh man.
RJ. Ray J.
Ray J.
All right, goodbye. Have a nice now plan.
Ray J.
I hit it first.
Oh, yeah, Mary J. That's what it is.
Nico, mute. Mute. I don't want no echo. Mute your end.
Who, me?
No, you.
Oh.
because he's got like an echo. Anyway, my second one, I want to see more development of Carmen. You know, she's a series regular.
Mhm.
You know, I could go for the obvious ones, but that's one that I haven't really talked about, is because we just know her as Miguel's mom. I want to know more about her. You know, with her and Tori bumped up to series regulars, I think we're gonna get more development and stuff, especially with her and Johnny. That relationship, like getting more screen time and development and stuff.
Oh
So
yeah, she's getting development for sure.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think that I like to see more. I don't want to hear more about Miguel's dad. I mean, I don't think he needs to come on the show,
Not
but
necessary.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I think that with her
Ice Cube
backstory,
is a strange father.
Season 7 that'll happen, but
yeah. But when she talks about like her backstory and like her upbringing, like you don't even need to, like you can talk more about Miguel's dad and give more info on it, but like to see her talk about where I think Miguel said he was from Riverside, I think,
Yeah.
or something. She can talk about the time there and stuff like that. Maybe give Johnny some more like nuance and context of like Miguel when he was a kid, like younger and stuff like that. Maybe a flashback. That'll be cool.
See, she's gonna show Sam. She's gonna show Sam the baby pictures of Miggy.
Pictures of Miggy, yeah.
Little Miggy.
All right, who's next?
Oh Lord.
Oh, I think, all right. So I want to see more the home life of more characters. Like obviously Tori's the one we want to see the most, but like I want to see like Hawk's home life. Like what does his mom think about all the stuff he did? Like he broke
She baked them
best
cookies.
friend's arm, and his mom's just like, "That's cool."
She
Like,
baked
I
them
want
cookies.
to, yeah, I want to know what and his dad. You know, he has a dad. I want to know what they think about
He has
all
a
the stuff
dad.
he's doing. I mean, it's Terry Silver probably.
Yeah,
Mike,
because-
isn't it?
Oh no, Terry Silver's
Yeah.
related to all the characters.
I think it's Dutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Terry.
I
Terry
think
got
it's
around
the guy who Daniel met when he moved, Freddie.
Oh God.
It's the
Yeah.
punk Will.
Just kidding.
I'd be like, Hawk, kick your dad's ass right now.
no,
And
yeah,
for some
Roy
reason,
beat him up.
everybody wants to know Dimitri's last name. For some reason, like
yeah.
It's not
I guarantee
Silver.
you.
Nobody's
not-
fucking smart.
Dimitri's final name, when it's revealed at the tournament, is going to be something simple like Dimitri Robinson. We have Aisha as that. That can't
I find it funny that
Dimitri-
everybody calls him
Dimitri-
Dimitri Nerd.
Barrett or something. I don't know. Dimitri something.
No.
It's not going to be like, oh,
No, it's gonna be
Dimitri
something really funny.
Skywalker.
It's gonna be
really
meat
funny.
because Chris calls him meat. Dimitri meat.
Dimitri me.
Dimitri Longbottom. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. Not me.
Now, but like, how does Hawk's mother let him go back to Cobra Kai after all the stuff he did? Like she was just okay with him. Like even
Maybe he runs the household. Maybe
Yeah,
he
I
runs
think-
the household.
I think she's just happy that he's finally.
That's my
Yes,
cookies,
you know,
homie.
yeah,
That's my cookies, homie.
yeah.
That's my cookies, mommy.
because even after the school fight, he was there at nighttime.
It's my
Training.
cookies, mommy.
Like even
And
right
I
after
guess
the
he,
school fight.
I guess he drives that motorcycle, right?
Yeah, he
Oh,
got
yeah.
it.
Somehow.
Dude.
So
The
what is
real
he?
fake
question is,
ID
how
and
does he
stuff.
fit his hair
Yeah,
in that helmet?
That's what I was gonna say. Like, what does he do with it? Is it just like a flat mess underneath all
Yeah.
that?
And
He probably has like gel inside his backpack and
how did that nerd learn how to ride a bike like that? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Wait, who taught? Maybe his dad is Dutch.
Maybe.
Well, his last name is Markowitz. I mean,
Moskowitz.
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 Eli.
Eli Moskowitz.
I mean,
His
his family got money, dude. They're Jewish, dog. Come on, man. Like, let's put it out there. They're Jewish. They got that Drake money, man. Like,
Yeah.
All right. Am I next? So my last want is for Daniel to tell Johnny that he was in Cobra Kai for a short time.
That's gonna be a good one.
Johnny's just gonna not believe him at all. Like
He's gonna laugh
or something like that.
He's gonna say, "No way, no way,
No way.
No way.
you're not Cobra Kai material LaRusso."
Like at that point, Johnny begins to question everything. It's not the massive war rivalry. It's like, wait, you were in Cobra Kai? Oh God! Like he starts to really question it.
I was even one of the best.
If you can make it, then oh my goodness, anybody can do it.
You remember in Walking Dead when Negan was talking to the that fat girl and he's like, "You guys are starving," and he looks at her, he's like, "You," and he's gonna try to speak like,
"Practically, you mean not really?
Not really."
Really?
Exactly.
You people seriously don't have a sense of humor.
Negan's hilarious, man.
I'm about 50% more into you now.
I'm about 50% more into you now, LaRusso.
Wow.
Under pressure. So,
Oh boy.
Not bad. Not bad. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's
That is a good one.
So
My-
go ahead, King. I almost skipped over you there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So for mine's, we need some more context and nuance on what was Amanda and Daniel thinking in the flashback when their house was broken into, but from Cobra Kai.
Oh,
I need to see it. I have to see that. I want to know what Amanda said when she's like saw all those kids and broken glass.
Yeah. That's my table.
You see Anthony saying like, "Those bastards destroyed my Xbox,"
And that's why he starts doing karate.
They
Yeah.
broke my freaking PS Vita, my Xbox.
Oh man.
Parental override.
Yeah, I could just see Amanda just saying, "What the hell happened?"
It's like, I just bought that table.
Yeah. And then
Daniel's like,
you know Daniel, he's like getting all worked up. He's trying to stay calm. He says like, "What happened? What happened?" Like,
he's just gone. Like he's just gone. Like Amanda turns around after looking at the table, and all you hear it. You know, like in Simpsons, how like there would be a clip that plays, and you just hear the like as the car's driving away, like out of the car. You just hear the car driving.
Daniel, no, Daniel, don't go down there. Like, screw. He's like, you already know.
Send them to my house.
You sent it to my house?
I would love that. I would love that.
Yeah.
I would honestly love that.
Pissed off Daniel. So, but yeah, that's what I want to see. The flashback to the house fight and like how Amanda and Daniel's reaction was. And
that could be a first scene of like just a flashback.
Yeah, I hope it is.
Yeah, like Daniel driving up to there, and that's how it ends.
Yeah,
that'd be so good. And then maybe like how Miguel and Sam like come past each other to run there as well, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
it's sort of like a Rocky IV montage to Rocky IV, like when he's just driving off all pissed off.
Yeah,
dude, I'm finna murder the old man tonight, man. Like, I'm out for blood. Screw this old dude. Like,
and then maybe like Daniel's in the car and it's like, I don't think it's true, but it's like a silent drive.
There's no easy way out. Yeah.
He just starts playing DMX gonna give it to you.
X gonna give it to you. You gotta get it on, y'all.
LaRusso gonna give it to
He
you.
just put his glass back down the middle.
We're gonna give it to you.
Oh,
It just,
man.
Pressure points gonna.
Yeah, they are in LA, so it would make sense. You bumping DMX.
It's like, driving, I'm about to whoop somebody's ass.
Somebody's gonna get these hands.
It's the thrill of the fight.
I wonder if Daniel was
up in
playing or helping on the way there. Like, was he playing music at all? I wonder if he was.
Yeah, he's playing the season 3
Like,
No,
if the
man.
radio
I just
plays
know
and
that
he was
he's
driving in complete silence. Or with the music.
No, that dude was humming it over there, bro. Like he gonna pull. I already know Daniel. He gonna pull up in that, probably pulled up in that yellow
Could you
car.
imagine if they play like the Hawk theme over him driving the car? Like if they did a flashback, like of him like driving and the Hawk theme plays.
I love that.
He's like, all right, you son of a bitch.
You know, they could do that with I would like with the episode that they give Carmen backstory. I would like to see her reaction to seeing Miguel, and like maybe like Miguel and Sam walk in, and then after Miguel sees Johnny, and then like he leaves, and Miguel's like, I gotta go stop him because he's gonna kill that guy or something like that.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I gotta go. And Carmen's like, no, Mickey, no.
It's the same thing with Sam. Like Sam, like Amanda probably called up Sam. Follow your dad before he kills that old man. Like,
I think Amanda called her and she was like, where are you at?
Yo, why did Carmen
trying
let
to find
Miguel
Dad.
leave again?
What'd you say?
he's like,
Why would Carmen let Miguel leave?
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
my kid. You're not leaving after you just got your ass whooped.
Yeah, maybe Yaya
Yeah.
just said like,
I think that what happened was they both, him and Sam they knew that they were gonna, they both knew that Daniel and Johnny were about to
We're gonna kill Kreese.
So I think they were like, I think Carmen was like, if you take it out of the show, okay, yeah, she's not letting him leave, but
Yeah.
show reason, she's like, okay, go. She probably.
but then again, like I don't think Daniel was gonna kill Kreese. I think he was gonna give him like the Fire Lord treatment. It's like he's just gonna like make a move to where like Kreese is like forever paralyzed.
You know what I think he was thinking of? Like, because I was rewatching the scene where Miyagi was fighting Kreese in the beginning of Karate Kid 2, and what did Miyagi say to Daniel? Like, Daniel's like, you could have killed him, and then Miyagi said, what did he said, like, I don't know, I think he was thinking whatever Miyagi told him.
Yeah.
About,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, he was gonna get the Fire Lord treatment. He's gonna just get his powers taken away. Meaning like he's probably gonna get his limbs taken away or something like that. There's like a technique where Miyagi-Do can like literally paralyze you forever or whatever.
His face where he's like, oh.
Yeah.
You do it again?
It's like live or die. No increase. He's gonna say die.
I want to anyway.
You say right.
Yeah.
Jedi,
No, actually, Kreese would not say anything. He would have just give him the do it.
do it.
So, yeah, it's Chosen's turn. I'm sorry that we were like on there for a while, bro.
Oh no, we were doing the do it. Yeah, we were doing the
That's the same face he made. That's the same face he made in season 3.
Yeah.
That's the same face he made it when Daniel was giving the pressure points, and he was like,
That's memeable.
Like student, like sensei.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that picture with the. That
Oh,
picture,
yeah.
it's just- yeah, like that.
Johnny gave him the nod. Do it.
Yeah, he gave him 3 nods. He gave him the first nod to like thanks. Second. Take it.
You mean that?
Hello, Gandu.
Oh, I suppose.
Go on, Chosen One.
So
It is the Chosen One's turn.
my one is a bit of a hybrid answer. It's planting the seeds for the final 2 seasons, but also don't pull any punches. Don't pull any punches towards the end of this season. You know, with everything that we know or have been teased and alluded to by the creators of the show. Shout out to them. You know, plug the kings of pop culture. I don't want them to pull any punches at all. Like, if this is the season the bad guys win, I want them to go all in. Make it as dark as you possibly can. Because season 5 is setting up the end game, and season 6 is that glorious moment when the good guys finally win all the lessons that everyone's gone through like the last 4 or 5 seasons, you know, whether it's Hawk, Miguel, Robbie, Daniel, Johnny, Chosen, whoever. To get to that so powerful ending, we've got to really take one last hit in the hit in the dirt before we get there. You got to go through Empire to get there. But then at the same time, while you don't pull any punches, plant a couple of seeds for things to come, i.e., Robbie's redemption later on. Maybe Kreese and Silver have conflicts, stuff like that. Set up the real big stakes for the finale that's to come. Allude to it, that kind of stuff. Give us like a sort of outline of where we could be going. Sort of like how like in MCU, you just have a Thanos end credit scene, but roughly where it's going to end up. That kind of stuff. That's mostly my thing. Just don't pull any punches. Don't hold back. Balls to the wall.
No mercy.
No mercy. Oh, dude. I'll tell you, if Robbie's on board fully with the Cobra Kai philosophy, and sorry, Tori, if he says no mercy, woo!
And he's focused, it's over. It's over. Focus Robbie. Focus Robbie is a dangerous Robbie. That's all I gotta say.
Does that. I might have to change my headband.
Yeah, so, I want a nice big cliffhanger at the end of season 4. Kind of like season 2.
Yeah, that was very simple. I want a nice big cliffhanger.
Yeah, I want season 4 to start out good, be a banger middle, and then end it with like a cliffhanger and be like, oh crap, I gotta wait till season 5 now to watch it.
Do you think it'll be the fight, like the after
All Valley tournament, Sam and Robbie, and it gets cut off right there.
Oh my god!
Don't give me season 6, but hey, just on a quick side note, you caught up with Walking Dead, Evan. They did that season 6 finale. The internet was absolutely livid at that decision because we had to wait a whole 8-9 months to find out who Negan. So no, don't give them any ideas because they'll.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. That season finale of The Walking Dead, like that was probably the most.
That show is garbage from season 5. It's just garbage. It really is.
Season 10 is not that bad. Season 9 and season 10 are not that bad. 8 through 7 was just like, okay, it was just way too dang long.
Oh yeah.
All I wanted to be like one arc, and Carl should not have died. So.
No, absolutely not. I'll never forgive that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, Evan.
Obvious one here. I want You're the Best Around to play in the trailer and during the tournament montage.
You're the best.
Gotta happen.
Around. Nothing's gonna ever take you down.
Let's keep you down, innit?
Whatever. Same thing. Oh man.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yes,
All right. So this is the best out of my wants. For all you Sam haters out there, I want Sam.
Come on.
Perfectly timed, though. Must say.
Yeah.
This is the final one. Go ahead, live it up.
I want Sam. She doesn't have to win, but I want her to make it to the All Valley Finals, just to piss off all you Sam haters. Because if she makes the finals, oh, dude, even I think she's gonna lose. I am gonna laugh so hard when we stream. I'm just gonna.
We can just sit there and just go.
Room.
Yeah, you're right.
Have you guys ever seen 22 Jump Street?
I have.
You know the scene?
Yeah.
You know the scene where Channing Tatum is
Yeah.
You realize that Jonah Hill.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Like Jonah Hill. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna be like, Sam made it to the finals. I'm gonna be that all stream, dude. Like, she doesn't have to win, but it makes sense. Miguel is my dude. He's my favorite character out of the whole show. But Sam,
Realistically,
Sam and Robbie just makes too much sense storyline wise, and it'll be like the icing on the cake. But it'll also end the LaRusso and Lawrence.
Yeah, we got to bury that feud. We got to bury it.
yeah. They have to move it forward.
And it's
Yeah.
time to get more rivalries going, you know, like switch it up a bit. Like,
Because I mean, the rivalry between Daniel and Johnny may have ended, but it's still ingrained in their children. Like the rivalry's not over yet. It's now that this is going back to the beginning. End the rivalry. And Pascal Music, I think it is, his video on Sam versus Robbie. That video gets how emotional the final could be. So RJ, take the floor, man. Own this. Take the floor.
Yeah, but
for sure.
Remember, I keep recalling back to this moment, but the moment where everybody sees Robbie is fully on board with Cobra Kai. Maybe not fully on board, but he's in the Cobra Kai gi. They show Miguel, they show Daniel, they show Johnny, but they don't show Sam's face. And that I feel like they did that on purpose because they were kind of still, because sometimes directors do this where they're like making something and then they leave something kind of like, okay, they didn't show this, but I'm telling you right now, I think that it's going to play into season 4 where it's going to build the rivalry between Sam and Robbie, because I don't think Sam is going to reach out. And if she does reach out, Robbie's going to say something offensive and she's going to get pissed off. And then she's going to be like, all right, screw him. And then when they make it to the finals, oh, dude,
I mean,
it's not going to be
JoJo is Kyler, so
like
he could
talking,
say, I mean,
okay.
me, Kyler, you know.
It's going to be like, she's going to fight. It's going to be, she won't be Daniel Sam in that final. It'll be Johnny Sam. Like, okay, I'm going to kick your ass. Like, nah. Like, it could be the total opposite. What if, you know how in the final in the first movie where Daniel was the weak one, right? And he won doing Miyagi-Do. I just came with this in my head. What if Sam is fighting like Johnny was in that final, and Robbie is fighting like Daniel, and he wins using Miyagi-Do? What if it's like that?
That's what I'm saying. Saying that for years.
And also, all these people saying they want a separate division, that's bollocks. No, that's not happening. Get that out of here.
Get that out of here.
No, we need that.
Shots fired. Like, it's no hate. Santori, Devon, Aisha, right? That's 4.
No hate.
Sam and Tori are going to make the final. There's no suspense.
It's not even
no
guaranteed that Aisha
we
comes
know
back.
Sam's going to win
so
because it's not earned. It's just unnecessary. It's just a way because people don't want Sam making the final. It's just unnecessary. Yeah. We've got a million fights to get through. We don't need a separate girls division. We've never had a separate girls division. There's no point in it. The end.
Then the big 3 said there's going to be more. There's going to be more female fighters anyway. So like, you know, might as well just put them all together.
No hate to people that like think that there's like a separate, like, that's fine. That's your opinion, but I just think that it's kind of ridiculous because.
And it kind of messes up with the bet too.
Yeah, like how can? Well, I mean that's his opinion. No, there's no. That's him.
I mean that's his opinion.
That's his opinion. You know, I just think that it'll.
Stupid.
We need.
I'll put it out there. It's stupid.
we need fights like because it'll. Like, let's say
too much going on. We don't need a separate division.
It's pretty obvious what the final would be anyway. Robbie against Miguel and
that's my man. That's my man. Nick Fury was saying in the Avengers, it was just a stupid ass decision that the community made.
Like, I just think that so let's say this is just, you know, I'm sorry, I'm kind of like overdoing it right now, but what if there is a separate girls division? How will the bet work? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's say
because then who's the real winner?
Yeah, because
what will happen to Sam?
That's not. It
won't
be believable. It won't be believable if, like, Robbie wins, and then it won't be believable if Tori win, if both them win. Because I'm sorry, like.
Tori isn't winning it.
No,
we know.
I'm sorry.
If there's a female division, we know who's winning.
No, I'm saying.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm just putting this out there. This is ridiculous. Let's just cut this while it's there. This is pathetic.
I know it's not what you're saying. I just had to put that out there.
A gold division at all. Just keep it together. Like,
honestly,
what will happen is Sam will win, then Robbie will win, or who's the real winner? Like, then it just basically renders the deal meaningless.
Oh,
There's
they'll do
no-
a teacher's bracket next, won't they?
Yeah, it's got to be regular. It's got the tournament has to be like season 1. It has to be. It can't no separate
Man,
girls.
you disrespect Aisha by doing that. I'll just say that.
yeah.
Yeah, because it'll be meaningless.
You didn't put the context and nuance in there, Watch Party. No offense, brother. I gotta put you out on blast on that one.
No hate. No
funny.
hate. We're just,
It's not a hate. It's just straight up facts.
we're talking here. Just talking. You know, everybody got their opinions and stuff.
Well, this is a fact, okay? It's stupid.
Who's next, right?
Yeah, who's next?
It's TCK.
Bro, I'm totally off track.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
This is the last one, I think, right?
All right. I want characters who don't normally have scenes together to have scenes together this season. Like, I want Amanda and Tori to have a scene. I want her to go Mama Bear on her. You know, I want to.
Oh yes.
She'd
That
kill
bitch
her.
should be in Shank
Straight
Shaw.
up.
Shawshank. Shawshank.
Crime Store, Freddy Krueger.
I just
Johnny
want
and
to see.
Sam, of course. Daniel and Tori. And, Carmen.
Man, I want to see the LaRusso family go to Tori's restaurant, bro, and she's
Yeah.
serving them.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, and I was like, yes, I want that to happen. They're like, they don't want to
That's
clean
gonna
up
be
the
so
house,
weird.
so they go to the restaurant because their house is a mess, and they see Tori there. That would be great.
It's like, is there any other way? Like, Sam, it's gonna be like when Johnny and
The
Daniel.
Mexican restaurant, yeah.
Yeah. Is there any other waiters? Like, no, we're kind of full right now. Oh, great. Can I please switch tables? No, Tori. This is your last chance. If you mess up, you get fired. Like,
He's gonna spit in their food.
can we just leave? Like, can we get another restaurant? Your mom wants sushi. We're gonna get sushi. Let's get it over with. Like, it's your brother's birthday, okay?
All right. So we on don't wants now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The first thing I don't want is I don't want any more switching sides. The sides are set, the stage is set in the All Valley. No more switching sides. Everybody's choosing their spot. We don't need to. I mean, new additions are obviously going to be made, like with Kenny and the girl that's coming in. So
I'm in the show, guys.
Kenny.
Boo! I'm playing.
I'll be teaching you well, sir. Huh?
And King too. Sensei King.
Yes,
Reese,
I'll teach you
Robbie,
the ways of the fist, the dark side of the fist.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, shoot! I guess it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I think me and RJ agree on this. I think I might be taking his point. No,
Yeah.
no prom fight. No prom fight.
Yeah. Same.
That's now 2 of my don'ts gone. So now I've got to think of 2 more. Thanks, guys.
I think all of us say no prom fight. Honestly, like we can. Honestly, we can vibe on that one for a little bit.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say prom fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, the prom fight.
Oh,
No
that's
prom.
Fine. Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Because there's literally idiots out here that want a prom fight at a school function. You morons! You realize there's security everywhere. You guys got to chill out on the violence. Let them be kids.
Set the foundation that there is stakes. After that school fight, there was stakes. If you fight again at the school in the prom, like, come on, and no dance off. Yeah, good point. None of that either.
No dance off.
We gotta have the dance off.
No,
I need my boy
no,
Tandy
we don't.
Buchanan to kill it on the dance floor. Show all
When
these
I
boys
tell you,
up.
I would turn off the TV.
Get Addison Ray in as a special guest.
I'm with TCK on that. I'm turning the TV off if that happens.
My man Tandy Buchanan's about to he's gonna be like, "Come on, Miguel. All right, it's time." Like, let me see.
It's not even Robbie. It's just Tanner Buchanan.
I definitely think there will be like confrontation Like they'll get in each other's faces or something like
Yeah.
that, and they'll like try to embarrass
Principal
them and
Black
stuff.
will
No,
come
that's
out
why.
of
That's why
nowhere.
That's why I think Robbie's dancing with Moon. I know. Everyone hates that theory.
No.
That'd be-
Honestly, no. I want to talk about that theory for a minute. It would be so much better if the writers throw us a curveball and say, "Oh, you think Robbie and Tori getting together? Nah, let's have you Robbie and freaking Moon. Not like a relationship.
Oh, that's
Hold on. Wait. Let me finish.
that's Mr. Steal Your Girl. Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Bully Keaton.
This is leading me on to my don't want. You cannot say you don't want love drama and then want that. No, that is love drama.
Wait, hold on.
That's Outer Banks, Love Island.
Whoa.
He's all that level. No, I don't want it.
Whoa.
That's awful. No.
Let's get John B in Cobra Kai as
I
well.
was not done.
God, not that either.
The brothers are turning against each other.
No, I was not done.
Mr. Steal Your Girl. Mr. Steal Your Girl. Oh, we're doing some Drake up in here, man. We're just like taking girls. We're taking girls all the time, you know.
On paper, it's funny, but no. Then it etches into Outer Banks territory. No.
Done. God damn it. Fucking hell.
The concept of it is no.
We're talking about that.
It's funny when RJ tries to talk and then we just over talk it.
All over again times 10. No.
No, RJ. No, you ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, RJ.
Way.
I wrote
Listen to me,
I'm agreeing with you.
We're agreeing with you. Go ahead. I'll shut up.
That was
RJ, you have the stage. You have the stage.
What I was trying to say is that for maybe one episode or so, it's them two. He does something to get back at Hawk or something like that. Because in my honest opinion, even though I know it's gonna happen, I don't want Robbie and Tori to get together. I think that is a toxic relationship.
That's toxic as hell.
That is
predictable.
What I'm saying is, rather a one-off with Moon, for a one episode thing, a one-off thing with that, rather than a whole season of build up with this bullshit relationship with crazy psycho girl and
that's
idiotic kid that has daddy issues. That's just a terrible, this is a toxic relationship waiting to happen.
Daddy issues with her daddy, Terry Silver.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, God.
You know what? The nuts that don't fall that far away from the tree. I wouldn't be surprised if they are.
Some of the cast members have said that is a toxic relationship waiting to happen. It is bad. If you're going to put them together, have them break up in season 5. Do it. Seriously. End that shit. All right.
Or just have them go on a test date and it just doesn't end up working. They don't like each other like that.
Well, the thing is, if you're going to date with Tori, it's going to work.
I prefer, and as I said in a couple of videos, just keep Robbie and Tori as people who understand each other. They don't need to be. But the thing is, I think they're gonna do it anyway. I think
sucks, dude.
It's a given that I think they're gonna. I see where you guys are coming from, and it's not you guys is the reason I was flipping out. I just know that if Robbie dances with
Are you
Moon,
sure? No, I'm playing.
I know for a fact there's going to be someone going, "Oh, Rune," as the new ship name, out of flipping nowhere, making cringy edits. Right? Yeah.
For all you know, that could be his mom too.
Maybe. I mean, if it feeds Hawk and Robbie's rivalry, I could be swayed depending on the execution.
That's why I wanted to happen.
It's a one-off, though.
Because their rivalry, Robbie and Hawk's rivalry, is
once
bigger
again.
than
We have to look at the hip to thigh ratio. That ain't Tori.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was looking at that comment section, and TCK said, "Somebody call Arch." Oh man,
it's
I'm
looking extra hard. I'm like old boy off of The Hangover, just doing all the math in my head.
But then
like,
again, there is a part of me that
You're
thinks
lucky
that
they're
if,
over 18.
you know, if Robbie does
I was
turn
like,
into that little arsehole, you know, he could be Mr. Steal Your Girl. So, you know.
Bully Keen.
But
I mean, think about it. Like in season 1, he was trying to get at Sam when he saw it the first time. He says, "Whoa!"
That's true. That is true. That's in Robbie's character.
And then he said, and
No.
then she said she has a boyfriend, and then he backed off. He's like, "Oh snap! Okay,
no, but
whatever."
if Robbie's dancing with Moon, he's not trying to do it to get in a relationship with her. He's just doing it to piss off Hawk.
That's what I'm saying. Like a one-off
Yeah.
thing, you know?
Yeah, like he doesn't want a relationship with
Because,
her.
like, in my personal opinion, I just feel like
Lord Strike.
little criticism of the show, but I feel like they feel the need to pair people. Like, not everybody, like, not every boy-girl duo needs to have a relationship. You know what I mean? Like, you already have Miguel.
Well, I mean,
you already
Bert's got a heart in the milk.
It's true, but like, you don't. Robbie.
Oh yeah,
doesn't-
Bert.
Yeah, I just feel like Robbie doesn't need. Tori is not girlfriend material.
I want to focus Robbie.
I want to focus Robbie exactly because Robbie needs to be.
It's like Mickey said in Rocky 1. Hey, it's bad for your legs, homie. It's just bad for your legs.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like there'll be no build up to that relationship anyway because it'll just be to just rival Miguel and Sam, you know.
And it makes them look desperate too. Low key.
Exactly.
So predictable too. Like everyone's predicting that that's gonna happen. So like, have it not happen.
Yeah, it's way.
I mean, maybe it's a new character.
Yeah.
If it's a new,
Be like my man Bert.
I wouldn't mind that.
Hey,
If it's
don't
a
be
new
surprised.
character-
Don't be surprised if you see Bert coming in with a thick Wakanda chick coming in at the prom, dude.
You're the girl from the magazine.
He emailed her.
Yeah.
Can you come to prom with me? Oh man,
That's gonna be funny. Like Bert is the only one. Bert is the
invitations
one
and
that
stuff,
brought
you
the
know.
baddest chick to the prom.
You can't
He's
copy
like,
the
move
original.
move aside,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
yeah,
Oh man.
But yeah,
yeah. That's just my whole
love
yeah.
drama. Love drama. It's a
Shoot.
big old barrel of Skittles.
I guess he has to skip to Yinko since I took Chosen
Kind of all in
and
agreement.
RJ.
I mean, I kind of
Yeah.
have one. I mean, I have one that's not like
Okay.
hard to fight. It's more so it kind of goes into that, but I do want, as much as I love the karate ass kicking, I love this whole what it revolves around. I do want to have moments where they're just being kids.
Take
You
a
know what I
break.
mean? Take a break from it.
Take a break.
Harry
Like-
Potter stuff.
Specifically the prom episode, like I do want like not just no fights.
It could
but
be
I would
it
like-
could be the calm before the storm. It could be just the last night of fun before.
Yeah,
you
like
know,
I would like
the
to
main
see
event.
just like the prom, like just have them a regular prom episode.
Honestly,
because remember when I said
this
that
is what-
episode 5? I said that they switched it up. Like sometimes the kids take the fighting of episode 5. I think that this season it could be a perfect like episode for Silver to see Daniel again, and they have a fight, and then episode like the kids are at prom and stuff like that, and that's what they're doing, and it's calm.
see, this is how I would do it with the kids. Honestly, I will have like, this is not love drama or anything, but I'll have them actually just be chill. Like I would not mind seeing like Miguel and Tori dance with each other, or Sam and Robbie dance with each other. Like, you know, just switch off or something like that. You know?
Chill vibe. 'Cause they're
Yeah.
only teenagers.
Yeah,
It's not going to be military all the time.
yeah.
That'd be the one
It's
time
like-
where
if-
Sam and
especially if
Robbie
they're
get
si-
to actually talk to each other, you know, like
Yeah.
at the prom. So yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
I mean,
And if they're actually
that's
playing
done
I'm
well,
having
if
the
that's
time of my
executed
life,
well,
if they're playing I have a time of my life, they're gonna be remembering, like they're gonna flash back with them being with each
think of,
other.
like, before you get to the Yule Valley, like we're all expecting the Yule Valley to be this, but what if you have this prom here beforehand, and it's like a beautiful, touching moment where all the kids are just, as you say, having fun. And shout out to RJ and TCG. I think you kind of worked me around to it. If they're just having fun and just chilling, it could be maybe it could offer them a different dynamic and perspective going into the Yule Valley themselves. not just the adults,
Yeah.
but where the kids are now at that age where they're starting to be more consciously aware of stuff, and they're starting to become, for lack of
It doesn't
better
have to
term,
always
more
be
nuanced.
fighting. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't always have to be
And
fighting.
then that could be good.
I think Yinko.
Yeah. Let's see. I mean, I don't want another injury. I just want it to be.
It's gonna be hard.
Oh, that's fair.
stagnant. Yeah. I mean, like,
Boys,
I
about
mean,
the tournament
like,
or in the whole season?
like the whole big injury, like, kind of like Miguel or like
Oh.
an arm.
Yeah. You don't want to repeat
Okay.
it.
Like with the medic and all that stuff.
Right.
Medic!
Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually an interesting one because I mean, as much as there'll be some more injuries that happen, I just hope that go ahead, man, Karen.
I just kind of feel like that they use that a lot. It seems like even with like especially season 3.
Yeah.
Miguel's recovering, and Dimitri gets his arm broken, and yeah, it's just like, but
Yeah, that's interesting. That's an interesting take.
that's
I
a
don't
good
think
point.
any of us would
That's a
worry
good-
for that one.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think of it.
That's a good one. It's a very, very good one. Because like you don't want to get to the point where injuries become basically null and void, and they're just used. Because the more you do it, the less impactful they'll become.
Mm-hmm.
exactly, Jacob. Yeah, exactly.
Who is next?
Good point.
Evan.
I like that.
Oh, yeah, did Evans? Yours got taken, right?
Well, the order's changed now.
What's the actual order now? Because we seem to be switching, or
Just
Is
go
it me?
just go with the flow.
Just go with it until we get to the next one.
do not want Carmen to be pregnant in season 4 at all. Because I saw it today as well. People want her to be pregnant with Johnny. I do not get the obsession with it. What is the point?
Because we got weirdos, my
Okay.
man. These are the same
They got
people that
brain
believe in
cells,
flat
man.
Earth and believe that Tori's a stripper.
That's the biggest theory they can come up with. That's why.
Yeah. 2 people in a bed overnight. It's like,
It's called protection,
all
homie. It's called protection, homie.
Dude, Gianni already felt
Yeah, I
one
mean,
time.
I have no doubt they'll probably do it at some point, but do it at the right time. It's way too soon now.
I agree.
That's more of like a season 5 type of thing. Season 5 type of ending.
Just before the ending kind of thing. It's not now.
Yeah.
TCK.
I do not want any characters redeeming this season at all. I don't want Robbie redeeming. I don't want Tori redeeming. I don't want Chris or Silva to redeem at all. But I don't want anyone redeeming this season. It's because I want this to be the bad guy season, which I think it will be. But if you had them redeem at the end, then it's like, what's the point? Robbie wins the tournament, he redeems. Why?
So you want them to go fully like all in evil.
Evil.
Yes.
The whole.
Yes.
I
The
like
whole
it.
season
No
and
mercy.
season like that. Season
Trained you
5,
well.
you can have Robbie redeem. You can have Tori if you want, but I don't want that. But this
At least
season,
have one
want
season where it's
it's the villain season. Like, this is probably gonna be the last villain season, like where they come out on top. For being honest, that's why I think 5 should be the
No
last season.
leaks. No leaks.
But
People in the comments, no leaks. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
so that's nobody redeemed.
That's a good one.
No, I like that. I like that. I mean, I think season 4 is ending like when they say that they'll make their choices and stuff. It will plant the seed, but I think everyone should really like if this is going to be with there being the 6th season plan. I stand by what I said that I think this will be everybody's favorite season because it will be as much as season 2 has a dark ending and season 3 has a dark tone. I feel like this will be the darkest season overall, and it will make
Silver
that
coming back,
win in season 5 and 6 so much better when it pays off. Like season 4 has got to be evil, absolutely. Evil.
Even look at the tweet that one of the writers tweeted. Like, Robbie will go through so much pain and he'll deserve it.
That.
Like, that's
I was
dark,
like,
man.
son,
His knuckles are definitely bleeding when he does.
I wonder if he.
We got
Well,
another
it goes
thing.
back to what I was telling them last week. because like you said, like RJ's been talking about, Robbie sucks at team fighting. Like he gets his butt whooped every single time. He's gonna go against the whole entire dojo. He's gonna go against the whole entire dojo. It's gonna happen, bro. They're doing the dog fight.
Man standing. It's gonna knock that.
Like you can't leave.
Everyone.
He's trying to fight his way out of the dojo. That would be sick.
Yeah.
Kreese, Cobra Kai / Terry Silver Slytherin Kai once again with another donation. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it.
Name,
Most
raise a pint
for a channel.
Badass name for a channel.
Whatever job you have, I want it because you be sending out donations to everybody. Thank you so much, man. You're the man. Thank you so much.
Best around.
Mr. Slytherin, thank you for your donation.
It's got that silver budget.
You're the best
Slytherin.
around.
You
Man right there.
Yeah, that's how I see it. Terry, if there's gonna be pain, either there's two things. Either Sean is gonna come in to help, or like Robbie's taking on that whole entire dojo by himself.
Oh
yeah.
God, that might be my favorite scene in the whole.
It's like Terry Silver is gonna like send something about Robbie. You know what? Like,
yeah,
all the young guys go home. The rest of you
it's as
stay.
RJ said as well. You know, with that brainwashing look in his eye, like before Robbie redeems, which is inevitable, you have to let him embrace the evilness fully. And what better way than to fuel his anger than have him take on an entire dojo, last man standing?
Remember
Didn't we
when I
see something
said
like
that
that in
there should be a
Full Value promo?
hand wrap, and he's got blood coming down?
Yeah,
dude, that'd be a bat.
Oh, if they put a shot like that in the trailer,
it's gonna reopen his cut, like the cut that just healed. It just reopens back up.
Yeah.
But in the Harry Potter location though.
Because the thing is gonna happen is like, you know, he keeps on hearing Robbie saying that he can't team fight or whatever, and then like Terry Silver's gonna say, "Oh, you can't." All right, we're gonna have to do something about that. Like, class on me. Just see it. And he gonna lock that door so he can't get out.
No escape.
He's like, all right, everybody. Mr. King says that he can't get out, can't team fight. That's fine. Well, we're gonna have to make him. So,
you know, Kylo
this
would be like the
is
first
Robbie
to be like,
King versus everybody in this dojo. Yep.
Watch Kylo be the first one out. Bah, knock him out.
Straight away.
And I hope they show the whole entire thing. I don't want no cutoffs like they did with the
do like
the Kreese.
I want to see like maybe a full-on scene of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like, and have him go down, but then getting back up and then knocking him down.
Yeah. And dude, his last test to like complete his training, and I really want to see this. I need him to hit Kenny, dude, like with full power, man.
RJ.
That's
getting dropped off. I told him.
No, that's just gonna happen. Like Silver's gonna purposely keep Kenny up in there for a reason. Like
emotional attachment, yeah.
And then he's gonna say his famous quote. Jacob, you know what it is.
Extreme situations.
I want to see.
Extreme measures.
I want to see
You
more
kind of sounded
scenes.
like Christian there.
Oh yeah.
You sounded like Christian.
Oh yeah.
What were you saying, RJ?
I want to see more scenes. You know the scene where Hulk is about to demolish Brooks, and Kreese is like, "Put the flag down." Like, nah, we doing this old school. Like, he's like, "Put the flag down." He's like, Kreese gave him the eye. Like, I want to see more scenes like that. Like, I want to see Robbie have that moment. You know.
I think he's gonna get that. I think he's gonna get that moment like from Terry Silver. It's gonna happen, bro. Like Terry gonna sense it because Terry's smart, dude. He could tell when you ain't comfortable with something. Like,
remember Daniel in Karate Kid 3? He's like, he grabs his fist like, it's blood. So what? Oh man.
So what?
Oh, that was one of my favorite scenes in that movie. Oh god.
Again. I guess it's Strike's turn again, or is it RJ?
How many?
Yeah,
have we done?
stronger.
I've only done 2, right? Or 1?
It's my turn.
Yeah, I think it's the third. Yeah.
All right. So my second don't want is I don't want Johnny to keep the Caravan, the Dodge Caravan. I want him to get a new
Good
ride.
one.
Yeah.
It just doesn't suit him at all. He needs
His mum.
an
Get
upgrade.
his car back.
Tell you what if Silver turns up with Johnny's old car?
He
No, I don't
finds
know
it.
if one of you suggested this, but what if he turns up at the dojo with it? Like, and that's how Daniel meets him. And he thinks it's Johnny, obviously, because of the car.
Oh, that's all TCK. He came up with that theory.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a good one.
That car he had before is so bloody good.
I guess I'm next.
Yep.
Okay. After this Sam versus Robbie fight, I do not want them to show the fight between Daniel and Johnny ever again from 1985. It's time to retire that film. We need to move on. Like,
to a close.
You need to put it to the close. Like, we don't need to see Daniel crane kick Johnny in the face for the umpteenth time, or like Johnny breaking Daniel's leg for the umpteenth time.
For the 2 seasons, freshen it up.
Yeah, it's time to put that to retire that film and like do something different. So,
yeah.
You said no more flashbacks like to that scene.
Yeah,
No
just
more
for that
flash-
specific scene. Like, we've seen it. Yeah. We don't need to see the whole entire tournament from 1985 again. Like, honestly.
Yeah, I definitely get that for sure.
Yeah.
Because I think that's one thing the show's done so well is integrating the past with the new and merging like gradually. But I'm sure they'll still use flashbacks in some way. But feeding onto what you're saying, King, I think it is time to. And what better way than to have their kids be the ones?
Yeah. It's like
brings it full
we
circle.
got Robbie Lawrence in the red corner. We got Samantha LaRusso
Change his name to Lawrence
in the blue corner.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
that's a
so
good one.
you're just
That's
gonna
a good
and
one.
you're gonna see Robbie getting into Johnny's pose. You're gonna have Sam getting into Daniel's pose before they about to fight. Begin. You just see that you hear that theme music and then in the back. So yeah.
God. Relive
I
the
really think it's
nostalgia
going to be the
once
opposite of that. I feel like Sam's going to take the Johnny role in that fight, and Robbie's going to take the Daniel role. That'll be so cool.
Yeah.
And who won the last time? It was Daniel. So it's like an inverse.
Yeah.
Or like it's like we were talking about the other
Robbie
week.
wins using Miyagi though. That'd be cool.
I would love that. Like I could honestly see a world where he's Cobra Kai the whole tournament, and then it comes down to crunch time, uses Miyagi-Do, bang.
Because he would have to, because if Sam uses Johnny, he would have to.
Hey Jacob, you remember when we were talking about a couple of weeks ago where like you said like Sam does an illegal move that's Daniel put in the rule books? You still see that happening?
Yeah, we were saying that maybe like Daniel does some like, they make like Daniel's move like illegal or something. I think that's what we were going for. Weren't we?
Yeah. It's like Johnny was telling Sam the move to like beat Robbie for the game point. Yeah. And then they take a point away from Sam.
Daniel's like, wait, no, that move's illegal. And he's like, really? You didn't tell me? Oh man.
He said like, yeah. You remember that move that you did to me like a couple of years ago? Yeah. I got that move banned. Really?
Yeah.
Do you
That would
guys
be
think
so
that
good. It'd be so good.
do you guys think that Tori's going to get disqualified if she makes the semifinals?
Yeah.
Really depends on what
she'll
side
get
of the brackets.
I think she'll get the Hawk roll. I think like, and it's not in a way where it's like, oh, we don't want Tori in the final. It's just I feel like with the video I did
Story-wise.
recently, cheap plug by
It
myself,
makes sense.
was it just not only makes sense, but this is a season where we can really understand her more, and it could be an emotional disqualification. Maybe it's not like one where it's like, okay, she's disqualified, Hawk's not a pussy, blah blah blah. It's more of an emotional one. Maybe something happens to her mum, something happens to her sibling, something like that. We can really delve into that a bit. Like that, it could really hit hard.
And someone always gets disqualified. Someone always takes that role.
Someone always does. and it's not going to be Hawk this time. So, who's it going to be?
I can't. Honestly, if like she does it on accident, like say she does get disqualified, like I think this will be that one time where Tori will actually apologize to Sam, saying like, "Yo, I didn't mean to do you like that." You know what I'm saying? In her weird type of way.
Yeah,
it can plant the seed of them like
being cool.
This might come off like, listen, I know I've heard people say like, okay, what if she gets disqualified against Miguel? That's not believable because Miguel, like, listen, I don't care if Miguel ain't 100%. He's kicking Tori's ass. All right, like, come on, like, come on, like, dude, it's Miguel. Like, I think it's Miguel. Like, no one,
come on,
like,
it's Shamoon.
Shamoon, like, but I just think that I think that this season Tori will get some wins, but I think that we need to get more backstory out of her and get more nuance.
It's just that we're gonna get a little bit more backstory
more
on
reason
it.
for us to root for her. You know, it's like we don't have that at this moment.
Yeah.
All we think is she's a Saturday morning cartoon villain that goes around trying to tear people's faces off. Like we need real emotional depth that they've touched on.
I'm glad the creators they said that we're gonna learn more about her backstory. So I'm excited for her storyline in season 4, though.
Family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
King, did you already go, King? Or?
Yeah, I already went. It's Chosen's turn for his
so,
number 2.
Following on from what I was saying earlier, I think we've all kind of touched on this a little bit. Is I love the karate, I love the fight scenes, but tying into what we were saying earlier about the prom and all that, like no unnecessary fights, if you know what I mean. Like don't just put a fight in there for a fight's sake. Like, you know, as much as I'd love to see a fight every episode, like sometimes I think it's better to, especially in the season where the focus is the All Valley, like we don't need fights like in season 3 where they were every couple of episodes because it's, you know, there's nothing we're leading into. I think for this one in particular, maybe have some, like a lot of dojo fights, maybe one big fight in mid-season, and then at the end of it, All Valley and maybe a sensei fight, and that's it. Like we don't need any more than that. Like we don't need to see, like let's say the trailer drops and they're at the candy store. We don't need to then go, okay, brawl at the candy store. You know, there doesn't need to be a brawl at every single location. You know, let's have the focus of this season be the All Valley. Maybe season 5, that kind of stuff can happen. But I think this season, you know, unlike season 1, where it was just kind of, okay, we're back, you know, Miguel, Johnny, new foundation, Force Awakens story kind of thing. With this season, the focus is purely the All Valley. You know, I feel like having a plenty of fights in between would just take away from the focus of the mission. So that's pretty much my second point. Just no unnecessary fights.
Yeah, I was saying that. I think in a few videos ago. No unnecessary fights. We all know the All Valley is going to be chock full of like action, and we're going to get everything we ever wanted to see in season 4. No unnecessary. Just let the story flesh out the rest of the character arcs that need to be fleshed out, and go from there.
Honestly, this is like the season where I just want everybody to be normal, if that makes sense. I mean, come on, man. Like, you can't always keep on fighting 90% of the time, and you can't just keep on throwing down. It just starts to be not real. Like, you're starting to act like Mortal Kombat and not the good one.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Annihilation.
That was why I covered in my concern video, is that I just, you know, you fall into that category, and it works for some franchises like Fast and Furious in some ways, but you don't want to fall into it where it's like you're constantly one-upping yourself, if you know what I mean. Like with the Juvie fight, it's cool, but that happens in Juvie. Like fights like that happen on a daily. Dojo fights, part of the training. The chop shop
fights do not happen. You
But
try to.
so
You're not.
many like avant-garde fights. Don't overdo it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always one mid-season, isn't there? But I mean,
Yeah.
where would they get
There'll be
that
one.
from?
There'll be something around mid-season. Yeah.
Speaking of where did this man Mike?
I think
go?
it should be with. I think the grown-ups should take the mid-season role though.
It's disappeared.
Get some
I think
Skittles.
TCK is making open.
He's
Okay,
putting
show
Skittles in
hands.
the bowl. Go on, you Cobra.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of the whole like love triangle thing.
Well, dang.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they just kind of don't really go that
Leave the
route.
people with the people.
Join the bandwagon.
Yeah, just kind of, I don't know. And like the whole jealousy, Sam and Robbie and
Mm-hmm.
Miguel and
Yeah, leave Sam with Miguel.
Yeah,
leave
just-
Hawk with Moon maybe down the line. Like just
No.
Dimitri with
What
Yang,
the
like,
fans
just-
want-
no more
Leave her-
swapping and being jealous and I don't know.
No, it's
It's-
like they're all going to stay with their respective people that are with now, apart from Robbie, aren't they? To be honest.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
it's already been done before,
Yeah. Like you gotta.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I don't like with shows that revolve around like teenagers, because Stranger Things is doing it with the love drama over
I
there
dumped
and
your
stuff like
ass.
that. So
Jesus.
I stand.
Hang on.
just keep Miguel with Sam. It's what the shippers want anyway, and they have their
Yeah,
own
it's what the
fans.
Jippers want, and I stand. Just keep it as that, and then yeah.
And it's like
Bad.
what do we want this show to be? Do we want it to be a drama? Do you want it to be action?
Yeah, like don't go.
That's a
with
little bit
that.
of everything.
Just keep most of the pairings as what they are, like Sam and Miguel, Hawk and Moon, Dimitri, Yasmin, and they haven't got to stay together forever. Like most of them will probably just be teenage sweethearts, and that's it. But for the length of for all intents and purposes of the 6 seasons, don't have like
Right.
Sam say to Robbie, "I can't believe you could be with a girl like that." And then Robbie's like says to Miguel, whatever, "Oh, she doesn't love you. She loved me more." Like, don't just stop. Cut those cringy lines out and all.
If he ever did, Miguel be like, Miguel wouldn't go like, "Ah!"
Yeah. Oh yeah, and don't forget the hair flick.
Like, you can have her. You can have her. Go ahead.
Remember the bit where you show her like Robbie's hair, Rose?
Yeah, it's curled around his ears. Oof. I was at my door because my next door neighbor was asking me for something, and I had my AirPod in, so I heard you guys say, "Where's your hands?" So I did this. It's just an instinct.
Oh my gosh.
If the police ever arrest me, then I'll be like, "Whoop."
Yeah,
I'm like, "Well, that was foul."
I've trained for this.
I trained for this.
I'm ready for my first arrest.
Did I miss my don't?
That's for the over 18 section.
That's for a chosen after party.
Yeah, chosen after hours. Chosen on weekend.
Sorry, carry on. Whoever was next.
Who is next? Evan?
I think we've come across this. Do not want Silver related to anyone at all. None of this. Tori's uncle, because apparently someone in Tori's family has a steam room, not Miguel's dad. Not.
Sorry.
None of this rubbish. Even the same with Mike Barnes, just not related to anyone. It just ruins the story, I think.
And then this is what happens like the longer you drag it on. Like if you get to a season 7, this is the kind of stuff you can potentially see.
Oh,
I don't
and
know.
Julie Pierce is Tori's mum, who, with Tori's mum, might maybe dying. That also takes out the fact that Julie Pierce comes into the story, so
Exactly.
which is a good thing, I think, because I don't want her in
Yes.
it. But
Jesus Christ.
Enough of that.
But yeah, completely agree. Don't make unnecessary blood. Like I think bloodlines are well handled by this show. You've got, now finally Anthony, Sam, Daniel, Robbie, Johnny. Like we've got bloodline characters. Like we're good.
Yeah.
weren't there people saying that Chris and Amanda were related?
Oh, God. People think Silver and Amanda were related.
Yeah, that's why she slapped him. You never told me. It's like people watch too many soap dramas or like Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
CW.
Too many fan series.
Too much of that rubbish.
Fan fiction.
But yeah, good point.
Be right back, boys.
No worries, sir. TCK, I believe you're next with the don't want, sir.
Yeah, I do not want Mike Barnes or any other legacy characters besides Silver. And like you can have like Bobby in there, but I don't want any like the ones we haven't seen yet. Like I don't want Mike Barnes, Julie Pierce. I don't want them coming up this season at all. So like I said, it's gonna be Silver season, and like we only need him. You know,
like save
He'll
them
have a
for like
bigger
5 or 6. Not now. Way too soon.
They'll have a bigger role out of everyone besides Chris, Daniel, and Silver, who's returned. Like he'll have a bigger role than Chosen, Allie, all of them.
He's the big villain, isn't it? Like we got to give him a whole season before we bring those guys in.
When you say that they'll have a bigger role, Julie Pierce, I think if she does come in, it'll be 2 or 3 episodes. I don't think it's going to be
same with Mike Barnes too. I think that would only be a 1 or 2 episodes. Then.
Yeah, Silver is a long term stretch. Like it's like give him a whole season, especially in the darkest one.
If you bring in these other characters, it kind of takes it away. That takes Silver's back.
Yeah. Even Chosen coming in, I think he's still got a story that we need to learn. So that sort of takes it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can have like Bobby and like Johnny's friends come back.
You could have Bobby in there. I like the way they use him. You could have him in there.
But we don't need Mike Barnes.
Not at this point in time, because otherwise it just takes away from, the focus of Silver. I want the focus to be solely on Silver. I'm with you in this.
Not like someone wanting Silver and Mike Barnes in season 2 along with Chris. Right, Jacob?
Well, context and nuance are important here. That was a very pre-nuanced Jacob, but we shan't talk about that until we won't cross that. We won't cross that bridge until we come to it. Oh God!
You bring up Ragnarok, then we might have to come back to that.
That version of Jacob sounds like a lot like some of the people that we get in the chat nowadays. Anyway. But,
Jacob, I'm just warning you, man. I have a new clip to show anytime you bring up Ragnarok.
Oh no!
Is that blackmail?
Is that? I was about to say. Is that? Are you blackmailing the chosen one? I taught you well. I like it.
It's like I like this.
I like that.
I like that.
I'm
gonna use that.
But yeah, it's good.
You can find something on me.
Focus on Silver. We don't need. It's not necessary to bring Mike and Julie in just yet. And I think a couple of episodes for each, maybe.
It has to be earned.
Yeah. Especially right now, take your time with it, and unless you're pre-nuanced, Jacob, and you just want characters thrown left, right, and center, just thrown in there. I can't believe I could have an opinion like that.
I can't believe you had it.
But yeah, I presume the goat would be next, but I don't know what he's doing. But yeah.
All right, I think I'm up then. So my last do not want. It's kind of a big one. I don't want Julie Pierce to step foot in this show at all. I don't think.
Controversial.
I don't think she has a place.
I agree.
I think she would make things worse. I don't. Yeah, I don't want any.
Honestly, Honestly, I don't care. But if she does get brought back, it's like for a reason, and that's why I trust the writers. Because when they bring somebody back, it's not for something stupid.
I honestly would think it would be hard to believe that Hilary Swank would actually want to come back. If we're being honest, I think she wants to be done with that role.
Yeah, she's gotten so much crap for that.
Yeah. But the thing is, you actually got good writers though. Like they can actually make her art redeem. Seriously.
Yeah, but I don't even think she'd bother looking at a script.
Well, that's a good point. It's a good point. It's one of them kind of situations where if she comes back, it's going to be, as you say, to probably teach a lesson or maybe bridge the gap between Sam and Tori or something like that. But it's one of them things where if she comes back, cool. If
it's
not,
a good reason. It's not something stupid.
It's
It's
like,
not
oh,
that
it's
far
Julie.
where we
the show, then I'll
actually
be
need
happy.
to see the character. So
It's like,
yeah, but what
I don't
was
mind
it? Was
Julie.
it King Cole? Was it Colonel something that was going to come back if Julie Pierce came back as well? I think it was
Colonel
King Cole
Dugan.
that said it.
Yeah, Colonel Dugan.
Yeah.
That opens that
Apparently
whole
he
can
knows
of worms.
Crease and Silver. That load of crap.
Oh my goodness.
Because I mean,
That-
the thing is, like with that, like there's only 2 seasons left, you know, and you can cover a lot of ground in 2 seasons. But I think with them bringing Silver back now to set up the dark season, like you could squeeze Mike Barnes in there for sure. But other than Mike, season 5 is set up. Season 6 is Endgame. Like it's just it. I don't want them to cram too much in there. You know, it will become messy otherwise. But if they bring her back, then I trust these guys more than I would any other studio out there. But it's
that's
not,
what I'm saying.
It's not essential.
Because like I think people give her way too much of a hard time. Like, dude, that was her first role ever. So I don't hold it against her. Like,
Oh yeah, I
and
don't blame her for the movie.
yeah. So that's why I just said, like, honestly, if she does come back, it's really because, hey, that movie that you did back, we didn't make it. So guess what? We're gonna hook you up. We're gonna give you a badass arc. Like, this is what's gonna happen.
Just like we made Karate Kid 3 better, we're gonna make the next Karate Kid better. You know?
Yeah.
Oh no! Just do not bring the next Karate Kid, anything, or the Karate Kid 2012. Nothing to do with this.
I think you guys are way too hard on those movies, honestly.
Yeah, but it's. I mean, to be fair, if you're saying that.
No,
the next
seriously,
Karate
like
Kid
the
movie,
fan
you
base
say
is
that
just
about
way
Karate
too
Kid
hard.
3.
I kind of
Like-
agree. The next Karate Kid.
Next Karate Kid, that was just a cash grab. But like I told everybody, it's go back to what Jacob talks about. Do you guys even watch the show? Because like y'all guys acting like the writers don't know how to write good anymore, just because those 2 characters come into play. Y'all guys are tripping.
I mean, Karate Kid 3 was a bad movie, and obviously they're going to make Silver into probably this.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
You
like,
can have a
we
bad
personally-
movie with good characters. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I think Cobra Kai fans are way too hard on Hilary Swank and Jaden Smith, honestly. And besides, the Jaden Smith one is not really that bad. It's actually
It's
pretty
not bad.
decent to watch.
No, they just need
I
to
just
change
don't
the
like
name.
how it
You got
has
solid
the
movie,
title is the Karate Kid.
And besides, it has Jackie Chan. That's all that matters.
It's a good movie. It's a solid movie.
Y'all are way too hard on it because it's not the Miyagi verse. Chill out. You guys need to go outside a little bit. It's not that serious.
Close the laptop,
Nah,
go
that's it.
outside and watch the Karate Kid 2012.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll watch the Karate Kid 2012. I don't got 2010. It was 2010? Yeah, 2010.
Yeah, I think so.
Because they copied the exact script from 1985. It's the same movie. It just happens to be in China.
I do love the revamped score of that movie. Like it sounds like the original, but it's like revamped. If you know what I mean. Like I like the way it fits the movie. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Ralph Macchio does not like that movie at all. Ralph Macchio, like,
yeah, he does.
He's against it.
Yeah, he hates number 3.
Oh yeah, he hates it.
Yeah.
The one that everybody glorifies, and then we act like it's actually an Oscar-worthy film. Relax, you guys are.
I mean, imagine Silver wasn't in it. That would be the worst.
Yeah,
Like as I said, that's Terry Silver's movie. Daniel's just in it.
Yeah, y'all are
just
giving,
annoying in it.
And this sort of brings it.
If you guys
onto
just
the
go back and
repeat
check the Karate Kid 2, that's not even a good movie. But now it aged pretty well, but I'm just saying. Technically, Karate Kid 1 is the best one out of all of them. I mean,
that's a fact.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's a fact.
But yeah,
So, that's just me. What is your third one, Jacob?
So my third one, it ties into what I was saying earlier on. I trust the creators and the writers of the show. They've done an amazing job. Like, so this isn't like, anything at them. It's just I touched upon this in my video about my concerns. Is the longer you do it, the more chance you have to start going into uncharted territory. And I know I said earlier about balls to the wall, don't pull any punches, but that's obviously like within reason, within context of the story. Don't make any avant-garde, liberty, creative decisions that make no sense or are not earned just to surprise people. Because like that's what most shows can fall into when you start getting to season 5 or 6, or certain movies like Last Jedi, where things happen that are not earned. That you're going here 1 minute, and then next thing you're over here. Like
Cobra Kai musical.
Again, I trust their plan. Don't put that out there into the universe because Netflix will probably fund the hell out of that.
Wait, Cobra Kai musical?
Yes, they would definitely.
I mean, they've already got ideas of making the.
They're making a Karate Kid
mini
one.
songs.
They're making a Karate Kid musical.
Wow.
Like, and their original writers behind it.
Love
Like,
you, he loves me.
Yeah, around. Imagine that.
I'm gonna redeem you.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! He's back! He's back! He's back!
If I don't pass trig this semester, my dad's gonna shit in my mouth.
Shit in the mouth.
He's like, I used to be a real badass back in the day, and then LaRusso came to town.
They're calling me
What?
Daniel, a racist on here.
Watch. I guarantee you, Robbie's gonna get the rap version. He's gonna get the rap sequence.
Those years weren't there. I blame myself.
Love conquers all.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
he's gonna start taking Eminem's line. That's spaghetti.
Or he's gonna get the Taylor Swift like type song where it's like, "You think I'm crazy."
You are.
Yeah, that's it. Another don't want. I change it. No Cobra Kai musical. There you go. God.
You're gonna have Tori when she's getting ready to like get her troops together to go destroy the Miyagi-O.
Like Priest is just named, like, I suggest you prepare your soldiers for battle, and then the music
A
hits, like,
dance battle.
He opens the whole thing up.
It's like, did you say music? Like,
This is really.
you're gonna have that one guy that comes out of nowhere saying like,
This is really your last chance, Johnny. No, this is really your last chance, Johnny. No, this is really your last chance, Johnny.
There's not going to be another chance.
this is really your last chance, Johnny. So what is it gonna be? 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 Oh man.
They should make a Kings of Pop Culture musical.
Skittles.
Oh.
Sam to go.
I guess it's Yinko's turn.
Strike the wife.
Wait, what is it?
Yeah, basically, like,
Shot the wife. Shot the wife. That's what it is.
do you guys
Shot the
think, like, that the students have found, like, their place now, like, they're done switching sides?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, everybody's locked in.
Could switch.
or do you think we'll have another switch, like, at the end? Like, that's what I don't want. I don't want to see another switch over again regarding the dojos.
I think the side.
The only person that can switch is Robbie, in my opinion. Everybody else, no.
Yeah.
Keep them in the same
Yeah,
dojo.
that's it.
Does that include Chris maybe going with Daniel and Johnny, like, just to end?
Well,
Season
guess-
5, I wouldn't mind that, but just for this season, season 4,
Oh, yeah,
you keep them
I
up.
don't want Kreese redeeming.
Season 4, they have to be in agreement for the whole thing. Afterwards,
Yeah.
I'd rather
maybe.
I'd rather have
Season four-
Silver
Afterwards-
redeem.
Afterwards, I don't mind seeing like a Magneto X-Men team up. Like, I'm being 100. Like, I would want to see that.
I'd rather have Silver redeem. That
No.
Students.
Kreese
I
is the
guess probably
villain
would
of
just
the
be students.
entire franchise.
No redemption
Nah,
for Silver.
Terry Silver, bro.
gets no
Terry
redemption.
Silver.
I don't want that either.
Oh, I don't want either of them to redeem. But if I had to pick one, I'm picking Silver, just because Kreese is
it
the
won't
main.
be like a
listen to this.
strong redemption.
Kreese is the main villain of the universe.
I don't want.
Then Silver,
I don't want
but Kreese is
I don't
number
want
one.
Kreese and Silver
He
redeemed
took a
at
back
all.
seat to
Kreese-
Silver in the third one, though.
Oh yeah, I don't want them
Yeah,
to
but you
redeem
see
at
that
all. But if I
Kreese
had to
has had
pick,
a good heart. So, like in his early life,
Kreese is, I keep on telling you guys,
But it's
Kreese
Silver,
is the
though.
Kreese is Magneto, bro. Like he's still
Kreese-
bad, but he ain't cool with them like that.
nah.
Kreese,
Kreese is
Kreese-
not
He won't,
bad.
he
Nah,
won't
nah, nah.
redeem in the literal sense.
Kreese and
It's
Silver.
just gonna
But
be
you
like
also have to
X2.
remember,
Like we
guys,
keeping
you
it business.
have to
We ain't
remember,
we ain't cool like
Kreese
that. Yeah, I know
in
I killed
Karate
you and you guys
3.
try to kill me. We no.
In
We gotta
Karate
take
Kid,
out
Nah,
this
let's
person,
put
dude.
what we know. Let's put what we know into context. Right?
Kreese and Silver need to
In
stay
Karate
evil.
Kid 1, Kreese was the villain. Karate Kid 3, he took a back seat. In this show, Kreese has been the full-on villain. Terry Silver and Kreese may gel for one season, but I could maybe it won't lead to his redemption, but I could see them butting heads in season 5. I could really see it, like them disagreeing, maybe not falling out.
I could
but
see that.
I could see
I could
who's
see
the
that
leader?
too.
Who's the alpha? Like
I can see
just
that
the power
too,
of
but like I
control.
don't think that means one of them has to go to Johnny and Daniel. I think they could split up, but
I
and there's
think
two
For,
that
bad
Cobra Kai's
dudes.
level one.
There's
for
two bad
Johnny
dudes.
and Daniel's sake, they should pick up Kreese. And I'll tell you why.
No, I would never.
Silver's just way
No.
more faster than Kreese. I mean, what?
No,
Silver
because I
teaches
keep
you?
on trying to tell
Silver's the
you.
overall big villain of the
Like,
end game anyway.
It goes back to what Kreese says. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
I mean,
It
but to
depends
me
on
though,
execution.
it's like I would
It
rather
really just
have
depends on how it
Kreese-
goes. Because
I'd rather
like I
have
said,
Kreese and Silver stay evil and stay together rather than split up. I mean, if they split up, I'd rather have Kreese take Robbie under his wing and Silver he continues Cobra Kai, but I wouldn't mind seeing Kreese team up for a season, but they have to make that believable, Like you got to make that
Well, it's gotta be earned, yeah.
Exactly. I don't know how they would though.
Right now,
What's gonna
Miguel,
happen? Is Kreese gonna
nobody's going
take
for
Miyagi-Do
that
then?
Nobody
Also
in
gotta
that
remember
dojo
that
is going for Kreese
we
coming
are
in.
towards the end
No,
now
and
of
I'm
the
gonna
show.
keep on.
It
there
just
is
And
no
like I
bigger
said,
villain.
it's just gonna be the
Terry
Magneto effect. Magneto already know he don't like the X-Men, and the X-Men don't like him. But it's just a business. It's a business transaction, my man. The enemy of my enemy is my best friend. It's gonna come back. It's gonna happen like this. It's the
I
quote,
wouldn't
man.
think redemption was on the cards for him beforehand, but with the flashbacks that they gave him, it gives me Darth Vader vibes. Like it really does. I maybe that isn't linked to his redemption teaming up with the guys. Maybe it's linked to his exit. Like it could be a soldier's death.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
Soldier's death.
It's
But
gonna,
like Silver obviously wasn't. Silver
could get
wasn't
the classic
obviously always a
redemption
bad
Hollywood
guy
death.
too, though.
But Silver's
gotta-
more crazier than
hold on,
Kreese.
though.
Silver's all the way
Yeah,
gone.
true.
You have to look
but
at it like,
if
but hold on
you're
though.
saying that though, he was once good. So
You have to look at it like this though.
But nah, Silver is like he was like the nerdy. He likes the nerdy guy.
he's Hawk, but worse.
But let's say
He's like Hawkeye.
let's say if your theory comes true, is Silver by himself? Because is he really that much of a villain?
But by
Kreese
that
teams
point,
up with
he'll have an
Daniel?
army of dojos.
He'll have a whole entire army by the time.
yeah,
He'll have a whole valley.
Yeah, but
By that point, he'll have an army
like
of dojos.
those. Yeah, but those the kids will take on the other kids, but he'll be by himself. You got to put another person with Silver though.
And that's where Mike Barnes come into play.
it's just, I'm just
Mike
thinking about it
Barnes,
in perspective
hold on.
that
Mike,
we're
really?
close to the final season. Who
Mike Barnes
if we have
overrated,
Kreese and Silver again as the final villains, okay, we've seen it, we've done that. Are we gonna do it again? Because the show keeps it fresh every season. Are they gonna go down the same kind of?
which is
It
why I
goes
think
back to King
5
Cole
should
when
go
he said King Cole. He even said if does Silver really care about Johnny? Because he promised Mike Barnes this amount, and he promised Kreese this amount. So
Do you mean Johnny Kreese or
Ken Cole's video on it is very good.
Okay, good. I thought
Yeah.
you meant Johnny.
I'm the one that's in the video. Because if
I
like,
did say he's
like you said,
overrated. I back that up. I don't give a fuck.
If Kreese is Darth Vader, then we already know Terry Silver's the dang Emperor, and that's just how it is.
Hold on. Hey, I'm about to go off now. Hold on. Let me go. I'm not. This ain't directed towards you. Let me put in the nuance or context on why I think Mike Barnes is overrated. As a character,
Johnny 2.0.
He's cool. Hold on. Karate Kid Part 2. He fights Chosen, right? Chosen is he will kill you to the death.
He's a gangster.
Chosen is lethal. Some of you so-called Karate Kid fans need to stop saying Mike Barnes is better than Chosen. Chosen would kick this dude's ass.
Exactly.
He was kick his ass. Mike Barnes is not even better than Johnny. You guys are sleeping on. You got Karate Kid fans that are like nerfing Johnny by themselves and sleeping on Johnny. Johnny is second to Daniel, number one. But
and he won 2 All Valleys.
Chosen, it goes like this: Chosen, Daniel. I'm not counting Miyagi, but Chosen, Daniel, and then Johnny, because Daniel has the pressure points now. I mean, he's not Daniel. Johnny's not better than him. And then, you have Mike Barnes. But Mike Barnes, listen, they had to nerf Daniel for Mike Barnes to be a villain.
They had to nerf Daniel to make Mike somewhat. You don't go from Chosen to Mike. You don't.
Yes, like come on, like Mike Barnes is
in season 3 made that movie.
Can you spotlight me real quick?
Out of all,
you know what they should have done?
He's not even a villain. It's Terry Silver.
They should
have had Daniel have PTSD from the Chosen.
I was just gonna say this: people, Chosen kills people.
No,
he praised the military and the police.
He's not above Johnny. Y'all sleep on Johnny.
Dude, he trains the police and he trains the military. You can't tell me that this dude has not, and he's a gangster and a scammer. You can't tell me that this dude has not killed people in the past. No, and he didn't hesitate to. He never hesitated to Daniel. He even said, like, dude, if you insult my honor one more time again, I promise you, I will kill you. Nobody. Hold on, TCK. Nobody with that type of street cred just doesn't say that all willy nilly. I'm just saying, like.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm just
and
saying,
with that conviction as well. The direct. I'm getting into my actor mode here. The direction and the inflection in his voice isn't to say I kill you, as in maybe I'll just prod you with a knife later. He's like, no. I'm gonna kill you. I will kill you. You will be dead.
He said it without hesitation. Without hesitation, like you insult my honor one more time, I promise you, I will kill you. Sorry. Mike Barnes is a point fighter, dude.
People say
Chosen is a gangster, dog. Chosen is a gangster.
It's that thing of whoever's the final villain is somehow better. It's like me saying, as much as I love Kylo Ren, it's like me saying Kylo Ren is like the dude because Darth Vader was ages ago. It's like, no, Darth Vader's putting him to sleep. Like you know that's a fact. Like it's that kind of
Mike is a fighter
that kind of level. You know what I mean?
I just have to say something. It's a little off topic, but somebody said this in the chat, and then somebody said this in my comments. Daniel is the best fighter out of the main cast right now. He's better than Johnny. Somebody in my comment section said Miguel can beat Daniel. No.
Oh,
be quiet.
Stop.
Just say Strike is the best fighter.
Stop it. Get some help.
Daniel literally knows the pressure points. You're not beating that. You're not. I don't care how fast you are.
It's a cheat code.
Yeah.
It basically beats everything. It's
the
top trump card.
Can I say something though? Can I say something though? But okay, if we're talking like, you have to put in like context when it comes to this stuff, because some fighters are better in tournaments and some fighters are not better in tournaments. Like some fighters are like, okay,
an environment.
If Chosen were to fight, no, I agree with you, TC. I'm just going off my point, but like, if Chosen were to fight Mike Barnes in a tournament, Mike Barnes will have a better
Mike
chance.
would win 6 out of 10 probably.
He's not gonna die. That's why he has a
Chosen's
better
going for the
chance.
kill.
If it's not in a tournament,
If it's an
Mike
out-and-out
Barnes is
street fight,
getting destroyed by Chosen. Yeah, but if Mike Barnes, if he fights like Daniel in Karate Kid 3, if you take that plot out of it, dude, Daniel's whooping Mike Barnes' ass. I don't care what anybody says. Daniel was nerfed. He was nerfed. Let's keep it a buck. Let's call it what it is. Daniel was nerfed. He was Miyagi. He was annoying everything
to accommodate.
He was nerfed. His personality was nerfed too. He wasn't even Daniel in the movie. He was Bitch LaRusso.
This is Danielle. He was Danielle.
He was Danielle. But like, no, saying Mike Barnes is overrated is not a stretch. It is a fact. I'm sorry. It did. By the way, overrated does not mean that you're bad.
Like not Mike as a character or a fighter.
Means that you are lower than what you are.
The overall
honestly, Mike Barnes was just a businessman. To be honest,
handled it with execution.
That's all he is.
Maybe I said this before. That if Daniel had more PTSD from his fight with Chosen, it would have made more sense why he was afraid of Mike because of what he had gone through. Sort of like how Sam was afraid of not necessarily Tori, but everything that Tori represented, i.e. Robbie running, Miguel being put in the coma. It was that, therefore strengthening Karate Kid and Daniel's arc and making that look better. That it wasn't Mike he was afraid of per se. Because although Mike was ruthless, it was just reliving that experience all over again. So, like, if Mike was the final fighter, they could have really done more with that in the third film to really drive it home. So
he was all about
also
money.
Feeds into Sam's arc.
Even as a villain, he's just a cool character. That's all it is with him. There's no real motivation because it's all about, and that's not his fault, but it's mostly the writing's fault because it's just really had
and the story.
But you have to go off that though, So he just in that movie there was no motivation to. It was just really just all about money. But as a fighter, like he's cool, but he's nowhere near on Johnny, Daniel, and Chosen. I just don't understand why people are sleeping on Johnny now. Like they're saying, Mike Barnes is better than
Johnny was first, isn't it? Everyone assumes the first one is always like a stepping stone, but no, Johnny is that dude.
Johnny was a winner before he lost to Daniel, so let's not get it twisted.
Two-time. He was a two-time champ.
Exactly. He said it earlier. I started cracking up. 2 times.
I said it 2 times because they don't even acknowledge that in the show. It's like he won the All Valley twice.
Yeah, like Daniel's happy to rub it, and he's like, "I was 2-time, All Valley champ."
That dude, man.
Yeah. He beat Vidal.
Third generation black
Vidal,
belt.
man.
Third generation black belt. Dude is no joke.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, I think if they do bring back Mike
y'all
Barnes,
need to go.
he's not going to be a bad guy. He's going to be the chosen role.
He's
going to be a good guy, I think.
Sum it all up, though. Some of y'all need to really watch these movies and shows, and the show again, and understand the fighting aspect of it,
and not put the nerd we all love our nerd stuff, but not put the nerd reason in it, but the external reason by it. Right, the reason Karate Kid 3 exists is because the studio wanted to make money. That's why the plot is ham-fisted. Daniel was nerfed. Miyagi's just joking around the whole movie. Daniel's a little bitch. Terry Silver's just having fun. That's why all of it is happening. The nerd reason, okay, Miyagi doesn't want to train him because of whatever, and Daniel's just suffering from PTSD. But the real reason is it was a third movie. They wanted to make money. So they nerfed Daniel down, yada, yada, yada. That's you got to put in the real reason.
Let's not forget about Sato.
Yeah,
that dude's
nobody talking about
Miyagi and Sato are the top guys, and then it's Terry Silver Priest.
Miyagi Sato 1 and 2.
I feel like with Sato, he was he focused on the Miyagi-Do offense and mastered that, and Miyagi mastered the defensive side of it. So Sato is basically the Cobra Kai.
But we already know Miyagi was that dude.
Yeah,
Miyagi could go both.
Miyagi knew the offense. Yeah. He just didn't want to show it.
Exactly.
I
hear echo.
He was in the war.
Nico, join leaving. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Was that?
Oh, I was saying you got like an echo. Oh, shit.
I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, Sato was the master of offense. Well, Miyagi was just the master. He was the grandmaster. So
he was a Dumbledore.
That dude broke a tree trunk by himself. And then that's when Sato already admitted that he was not gonna beat Miyagi. He's like, "Yo, what's up, Miyagi, man? I thought we was cool with each other, dog. I was tripping."
Pressure points. Like Miyagi's not doing pressure points. He's straight up point, like breaking.
I don't even know where we're at in this. Don't want. I know I did my last.
I think it's RJ's turn.
Yeah.
To do the last don't want.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All
three have done this.
This is hard. What I don't want. I kind of put my name too. I don't want them to overdo the comedy, if that makes sense, because Silver is back. I think they need to backtrack it a little bit. Like I still want the Johnny comedy, you know what I mean? But
Johnny and Dimitri
with Silver coming back, Johnny Dimitri, you know, Johnny his moment with Miguel, Johnny and Daniel, we're gonna need those comedy moments, but I want them to backtrack just a little bit on the comedy because Silver's back in town.
That's why I think that Johnny and it could be Johnny and Daniel.
Serious. Like it's time.
As much as it's funny with the comedy, like it could be the reason that they lose. Like it's just like like we're all wrapped in the moment, going, "Hey, Johnny and Daniel are arguing, funny," but Kreese and Silver are going to be, for the most part, bang on the same page. So like it could be their undoing.
Pretty much. The formula they shouldn't follow is some of the MCU movies
have
too much comedy where it should have been.
We won't speak of the movie.
Sorry,
we won't speak of the movie.
Endgame too.
Yeah.
But I don't think we have to worry that because the past 3 seasons they've balanced the comedy. I think season 2 was pushing it a bit.
It's very Nolan-esque. Like you get to the comedy. It's earned.
Yeah.
I just don't want them to overdo it because part of the reason I think that I want people to take this show seriously, and like I want this season to put people that
when I started putting the comedy category, I said
I was gonna say that it's like it's still in there.
Yeah,
people still call
I want this season. I want this season to put people on notice, like an NFL team gets a W and puts the whole league on notice. Like it's a blowout win, it's an ass kicking. I want this season to make season 3 look like freaking Barbie dolls and puppets. Like I want this to go.
I want this one to go all in.
Yeah, I want it to go all in. Like I want the comedy aspect in there a little bit, but backtrack it. Have Silver go full on. Give him the Karate Kid 3 moments. Build up to it though. Like don't rush it.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, that's my don't want. Like I don't want them to push it, but I want this show to get taken seriously and people to like
more recognition for having this serious moment.
More recognition and like put some respect on this show's name. Like
it's still not getting the respect. It's still not getting the respect it deserves.
I mean, especially with scenes like when Johnny and Miguel meet for the first time after the school fight, and Miguel's like, "I trusted you. Get out of here!" Like it's a very emotional, powerful scene. Like it's not like we're going, "He's crying." That's comedy.
So like, it's not like
I'm gonna laugh at it now, Jacob.
It's funny. It's just like, wait, what's that? Wait, what?
I'm gonna laugh at that scene.
What about Love Conquers All?
You know what I laughed at though.
Think of what I said, now you're just gonna start. Well, it's not like as much as the creators and writers have like they love their comedy, they love to troll fans. It's not like they put stuff in, to go, oh, this will be funny. It's just like they, come on, like there's moments of darkness. It's not all.
You know what scene I laughed at? You are weak.
Or love conquers all.
I laugh at
Oh, can't believe
I
you
laugh
could be
at
with a
it
girl
now
like
because
that.
like the way he's like this.
You are.
I play myself. Look.
It's
I can
the
rush-
sound that he
but
makes
you
when he
can
hits
be-
the floor, like after he hits the thing. Like,
Yeah, he
it's
does
like a
this.
whimper.
Yeah, I hate that was like the best cut they got. When he hits the floor, he like moves his whole body.
Yeah, and all you hear is.
You know what's funny? You know what
All right,
cracks
maybe
me
it
up
is a
though?
comedy. We were wrong.
Yeah, maybe.
When I look at when I go back and rewatch Cobra Kai, it's the extras. Oh my god, these extras have me dying.
Oh
Like, they're
god,
just
you see
back-
you know when Hawk's
they're in the
about to beat the
background
shit out of
already,
Rick,
so-
there's the guy with the longer hair. He's like doing that in the background. I'm like, what are you doing?
No, this is the
No.
Wait, hang on.
That's how you know we watched it so much. We're seeing what the extras are doing in the background.
You know the dude in the dude behind it's the when Eagle Fang is first introduced, and
Right.
like they show Tori, Kyler, and Kreese walking up, and he's like, "What's going on?"
Hang on. Watch this guy running at Hawk and Dimitri.
Oh god, like he runs into it like.
It's like they told him to run in slow motion.
Yeah, what?
I'm gonna find the bit of where.
Yeah, that was funny. Somebody's fucking hell, man.
No, we're wrong. It's a comedy.
Oh man.
It's a comedy.
Oh, man,
We're all
that's-
wrong.
I think TCK is next.
Nah,
Yeah, I think you're the last one.
Mine would just be what we've been saying. Like, I don't want, people switching sides throughout the season. Like, I don't want Johnny and Daniel to split up.
No.
First of all, it just wouldn't
Oh,
make
yeah.
sense because the kids aren't going to want to split up. So that doesn't want to make sense. That,
Yeah.
Miguel goes with
They'll
Johnny.
probably
and
do
Sam
for like
stays with-
1 or 2 episodes, and then they'll see Silver, and then they'll.
Oh yeah,
just-
I think that will happen too.
Every
Like
day.
a 1 episode breakup. But they can't stay split up for the whole
It's
time.
probably gonna be like
Yeah, but
one.
thanks to
Probably
the-
first episode, like the first couple of
yeah,
seconds.
it's gonna be an early episode. Yeah.
It'll be a brief breakup
thank-
for like 10 minutes when they get with their
Yeah, well,
lovers
that's
tip.
thanks to the leakers that decided to show us that they probably aren't actually one dojo; they're just 2 separate ones.
Woo! Shout out to the leakers! Fantastic! Keep up the
Go
great
leakers! Go leakers!
We are the leakers! Yeah!
The Los
Don't let me
Angeles
catch you
Lakers.
outside.
The leakers
Los
of pop
Angeles
culture.
Lakers.
Smash that bloody phone and shove it up your.
Bullocks.
Bollocks.
You can't smash it up.
Oh man.
Who was next up for a don't want?
I think that
Evan.
was Evan. You haven't gone
I
yet.
think we all did it.
I do not want Councillor Black to come out without getting punched this season. I want her to get hit so bad.
Wow.
Like,
Oh
my goodness.
Mostly Sam, because that'd be hilarious.
Yes, sir.
Come on, please. Please just
It sounds
hit her.
like it sounds kind of familiar about slapping somebody's mothers, but I won't say anything.
I mean, the camera just went off as well, and yes, sir, was heard, but.
Mrs.
comment.
RJ, you got your son right here.
No comment.
You gotta watch him.
Did you say Mrs. RJ?
Mrs. RJ. That's Mary. Mrs. RJ is Mary.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
I think
But
that's,
yeah, like that. Yeah, just none of those. Like that is not how we express ourselves here. Just shut up, shut up, shut up. Go eat your oatmeal. Shut up.
Had to bring out the
Mine,
Definitely
this
Karen.
mine's like no unnecessary cameos. Being like, I really don't care if Freddy Fernandez comes back or not. Like,
I mean,
Yeah, I was
some of the
joking
other
with that.
actors don't, like, well, we don't need to see Freddie Flintstone again. Just bloody leave him in the dust somewhere. You know?
You
I
can
don't
have
mind
his,
if-
you can
I
have
don't
his
mind
shirt
if
come
Jessica-
back.
I don't mind Jessica
Yeah.
coming back. like because that's one of Daniel's old.
I mean, for that one, like it doesn't have to be a big reveal. You could, as I said,
Bro,
you could have a make the
she
pots
was
with Daniel's
dating
one
someone
night.
else that whole movie. Like, and they ignore that.
I'm playing TCK. Calm down, man.
I'm just saying as a fact. 'Cause that just pisses me off. Like, she was dating someone that whole movie, and they don't bring it up at all. Like, they bring it up in the beginning, and then they ignore it.
Don't even really acknowledge it. It's just like mac and cheese. You know what I like.
It's like, where is your boyfriend?
Dude, they need to bring in the mac and cheese. They need to bring in the mac and cheese.
Bro, Mike Barnes just punched her in the stomach.
Yeah.
What's your problem, dude? Like, sit down.
Now that was an example of striking the wife, but she wasn't his wife.
Bro, they're definitely gonna have like the same. What I have a vibe that Jessica is gonna have like something with Mike Barnes with Chosen and Kimiko do like. Don't you know that we used to fight to the death? Yeah, I know. It's all good.
Oh, God,
like,
can you imagine him making the pots now as well? Like doing the pottery. Oh God.
Dude, just imagine you see Mike Barnes in the back, like, "Hey, how's it going, Daniel?" Mike.
Bully Barnes.
It's like, oh man, I don't go by the bad boy anymore. I am relaxed and I am at peace.
I'm at peace with my depression. The last thing I need to be is.
I was just about to say. You see, we're on the same thing again. We're connected.
Oh man.
So before we go on, we just gotta have another word from our sponsor.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Okay.
When I was a kid, I got a hold of a nickel. I thought I was rich. I didn't turn up my nose at pennies either. Today, some folks won't even bend to pick them up. Well, here's a bowl of steaming Quaker oatmeal. And I can't think of a healthier way to start the day. It costs you 1 nickel and 4 pennies. So if you can't be bothered with nickels and pennies, throw them in a jar.
That's a lie, sir.
Oatmeal fund. Quaker Oats. It's the right thing to do. Not too expensive.
Speaking of nickels, Tory Nichols.
Thank you, Wilfred Brimley, for that wonderful commercial for the Kings of Pop Culture. All right, continue.
Thank you for sponsoring us. We've made it.
What that Mike Barnes is gonna be doing pots with Jessica. They own a pottery shop with each other.
Like break the pots or something, just like in Rage.
Mike,
Well, they're dating as well.
teacher.
Because people said that Chosen and Kamiko were dating, weren't they? Because of God knows what.
I don't think so.
I know.
No
you
wife,
like it.
no kids.
No,
No kid.
he
Or
was
friends,
saying
no wife,
that
no
back
kid.
when like season 3 was. People were like theorizing that, and I was like, "Oh God, please, God, no."
You guys remember the one where Kyla's chosen son?
Oh yeah.
No, absolutely not.
When I heard that, I say, "Oh, you guys are a bunch of Daniel racists, man!" Like,
Could be more than one. Mind you, on Earth 3 or Earth 2, what was it? I think Kyla is Daniel and Kumiko's son.
oh yeah, Earth 2. It's a little jacked up over there, man. We got
It's a little bit
Pimp
screwed up.
Dimitri Roman and everything, man.
Yeah, Bully Keen and Goth Moon, Pastor Johnny, all the good stuff.
Everyone's a
Pastor
bully.
Johnny. I'm still tripping off of Pastor Johnny, bro.
Everybody does it.
Everybody does it.
Everybody does it.
Forgiveness, guys.
Everybody's
Forgiveness.
a bully.
Compassion.
Compassion.
It's a weakness your enemies will not share.
Johnny Lawrence.
Nick in the grass.
All right, I think with that being said, guys, we're going to end it there. Thank you all so much for tuning in.
Fantastic. Everyone raise a pint to Strike in the chat. I love this guy. Raise a pint in the chat, everyone.
Appreciate all
Raise
you
a pint
guys.
for this.
Shout out to Chosen Bubbles, a.k.a. The Chosen One, a.k.a. Jacob. Shout out to Yinky Pinky, a.k.a. Yinko. Shout out to Sam is the Go, a.k.a. RJ, a.k.a. Ray J, a.k.a. Mary J. The man of many nicknames. Shout out to
Sam is the
TCK,
goat.
a.k.a.
Show
Skittles,
your hand, RJ.
Thor Ragnarok Central, Shout out to Evan Manister, aka Dimitri, aka Johnny Lawrence, Prodigy.
Dimitri.
Shout out to the King, MMA King, aka Black John Kreese.
Damn right. All you guys will feel the real pain. Now the real pain begins.
This is
We
the
shall
King's
take over the
Dojo.
stream.
We're
Nation
just
at a
living in it.
time.
So thank you guys so much. Before we leave, show me all your hands.
Oh, one last time. This is how we say grace. We don't hold hands, we show hands.
Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.